Continental dominance has been achieved. Through sheer force of gas and profanity, Canada submits to a comedic monster like it's never seen before. Jizz and shit jokes from a different location than usual.
You guys having a good time or what?
Live from the world's largest comedy festival, Just for Laughs, Montreal. This is the Opie Show. Here are your hosts, Opie, Anthony, and Jordan.
Why not call it Palaver? Let's get the show on the road.
Yay! Yay!
Oh, look at that.
Day 2 from Montreal, the Just for Laughs Festival.
Another rousing day.
Good morning, everyone.
Here in Montreal.
I hope we can keep our energy up. I'm a little...
Keep it up?
From yesterday.
You have to get it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yesterday we had a lot of energy and a great radio show.
Oh, my God.
I know I'm a little banged up, and I'm sure you're a little banged up.
Just a bit.
We went out for steak dinner.
Yes.
And I said to myself, you know what, I don't think I'm going to drink.
Yeah.
And then that fucking waiter just kept pouring wine like it was water.
Yes, he did.
So I'm
kind
of hurting a little bit.
It was
which is
pretty
rare
good
for me.
I know I woke up in a panic, looked at the clock, and it was about 6:40.
Really?
Like, I think 20 minutes or so, there's a show to do.
And I think I'm a part of that. I better get up and get over there.
I don't think I could pull off the sick day. Not all the way up here, just call up, I'm just, I don't know, something I ate.
Food poisoning.
Something I ate at the casino at 2 a.m.
A tequila worm.
Yeah. I took a nice coleslaw shit, though, and I feel way better.
Fuck.
Already? The coleslaw at that fucking place was awesome. It was really good. And who eats coleslaw?
Right
Who talks about it? But it was so good and went right through me, though. Yeah.
Well, I had some grilled asparagus, so I woke up, took a piss, and was like, what is that? It's like fucking potpourri coming out of your pecker.
It's funny, guys, but I had a filet mignon light on the butter. I mean, it was really an enchanting evening.
Then we walked home, and, I almost got arrested for talking to hookers.
Ooh.
And it wasn't like when Jimmy talks to hookers.
You mean they were actually women?
We walked all the way home from the restaurant, and when you get back to St. Catherine, the whole Just for Laughs festival is happening, and at the end of the Just for Laughs, it gets really fucking seedy. And me, Chris, and who else was there? And Billy Mack.
Yeah.
We decided to talk to some of the horrendous hookers. Not because we were looking for anything.
Well, you got to watch what you say.
Well, yeah, but then a homeless guy came around with a hat, so I started taking money out, and there were cops around.
Oh, yeah, it looked like you were.
And Chris goes, man, if he pulls... Billy, you want to talk on mic?
Look at Billy, man.
Because Billy could explain it better. And then they're scared if I pull out another dollar, we're going to get arrested, because now we're showing cash.
Right, exactly. You're conducting a transaction in their eyes anyway.
A transaction.
So, Chris and I were trying to, keep your hands in your pocket, man.
Yeah, because I like talking to street people, which is fucking a weird little hobby I have. And they were horrendous looking.
They were ugly.
And they were trying to get me and Billy Mack for a 2-for-1 special, $40 each.
It was about $40.
$40 each for a 2-to-1 special.
Yeah.
All right.
Not a hint of a body on them. No teeth.
The one was pregnant.
One was pregnant.
Oh, so you're getting 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that was the 2-for-1 special.
That was the 2-for-1 special. The fucking fetus.
Right.
Wonderful.
I go to the one that was pregnant. I go, "What's your deal?" She goes, "I need fucking money. I need to pay my fucking bills." I'm
For
like,
sexual intercourse.
yeah, she said that too, for sexual intercourse. And we're having a good time just talking to them. And then all of a sudden we notice there's 3 cops. They just finished their meal, and they're right outside. What was it, like a peep show or something?
Yeah, actually, it was.
Or like
one of the peep show.
And then all the best parts of town you guys going to, huh?
It was awesome, and they're telling us it's like the old 42nd Street.
Ooh.
And I was asking Billy because he's on the job. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, the cops are eating, and the hookers are right outside where they're eating, and they just allow it to happen.
Yeah,
Well, the
which
one
is
girl
strange
was-
to me because
yeah.
in New York they have shut everything down.
Yeah, she was speaking obviously French, and we didn't know what she was saying. So she could have been saying, "Hey, officer, these 3 guys are like,
Right.
trying to get hooked up," and
then it was
screwed.
It was obvious we had to move on because the cops were looking at us like,
Greg Opie Hewson locked up abroad. That'd be great.
"Oh God."
And then I was just pulling money out for a
Right.
homeless gentleman.
That made you nervous, right, Billy? When I started pulling the money out for the
Well, yeah,
homeless guy?
because they don't know what you're going to pay for. You were giving the guy like a couple bucks for his travels over the United States. He was an overland truck driver.
I think he's a musician or something.
I think he's full of shit.
Of course. That's what I'm getting at.
I'll bet he had a problem with drugs.
Oh, you think so, Jimmy?
I do.
Literal Jim?
But the cops started moving in closer and closer because they're like, all right, there's nothing going on here, but you're making us look like assholes.
And they were filming a movie too, right?
Yeah.
There was an actual movie set.
Well.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
So they weren't actors or anything. They were real hookers.
No,
Oh, hell no, man.
Pregnant and toothless. That's wonderful.
$40.
And then some black broad who's saying her daughter is going to be some big
YouTube.
R&B sensation, but I'm not allowed to say her name because then you know that her mommy's a hooker on the side.
Didn't she work?
She goes, don't tell my family I'm down here. They don't know this.
Oh, no. But then did she give you a hint by opening an umbrella? Ella.
Oh, I got her name on YouTube, but now I can't fucking
Didn't she
play
work
it.
in the morgue? Wasn't she a body washer
Yeah,
or something?
she was trying to tell me that one of her jobs, she works in the morgue, and I guess the morgue people are racist because she said that for many, many years they would put like white makeup on dead black people's faces.
What, is that like a final joke? Why would they do that?
Yeah,
She
why?
wouldn't explain, but she's saying that's why I'm proud that I work at the morgue because I've been able to change some things.
What? What was her changes?
We didn't understand.
Smear on the white face, Sam.
Right.
It's Al Jolson, Sam.
She says she cleans out their noses and their mouths, and it was disgusting. So,
Boy, you really know who to hang out with.
absolutely.
Jesus.
Because then we're walking the festival, and it was just a bunch of fucking boring assholes, right?
Yeah, no, it was pretty boring actually.
Yeah. So.
Wait, where were you? Because they used to do the nasty show in a place called Club Soda. Is that where you?
Yes, right.
Oh.
The reason we stopped there was because it said Club Soda, so we wanted to take a picture, and then
That's my place.
right. And then we saw the girls hanging outside Club Soda. Well, if you could call them, they were horrendous.
Yeah, and behind the club. Right? Oh, yeah, sure.
And then we're like, all right, fuck it, let's go talk to these people. Yeah.
I've been in that peep show next door. I know exactly where that is. Yeah,
Of course you have.
It's creepy though. It wasn't even. I couldn't even get one off. I was.
That's the one. They have the booth. They have
Yeah,
all
it
the
was
booths.
awful. It was
wow.
awful. Yeah, those hookers are terrible. There's a little park right behind it, like a little hangout area.
We didn't wander. We were right out front, and that was it.
We didn't go too far back.
I was trying to get them on film, and they would not cooperate. That was my whole goal.
Now, why aren't you fessing up with who the woman was?
Which woman?
The one with the R&B singer.
Oh, because she doesn't know her mom's a hooker. I just fucked it up.
But
How great would that be to tell her?
Let's see.
but why would like
Well, I don't know officially if she's a hooker. I mean, she's in that area. She did tell me, don't tell my family I'm down here. They don't know that.
so
She was
you
like a
going to
spirit.
actually adhere to that?
I don't know.
Yeah, sure. I'll take it to the grave.
Believe- it's not
and
as-
then have blackface put on me.
Yeah.
She'll be okay once she finds out. You know, It was
Yeah.
hard for me to adjust, but you get used to it. She's my mother.
I'll try to find it.
Yeah, find out who that is.
It was under.
Fess up.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Ah, man.
You could be like the TMZ guy.
This is her right here.
Who's that?
This is her right here.
The mother?
No, this is the broad.
Are you sure the mother's a hooker, or are you just saying she
I don't
appeared
know.
to be one?
She's in the area.
She was in the area of hookers.
Right. I don't know what she was doing down there. So.
Boy, what's this download costing you?
Hope you already know. Come go with me and I'll show you all of the stores that you need to be in. Don't bring no friends, it's just you and me.
Should we know her?
Won't be
No.
drama, you just
Oh,
watch.
okay.
She's going to be Montreal's next singing sensation.
Oh, we'll look forward to that.
That's what the mom said.
Baby, don't deny it. That you
This sucks.
Terrible. The whole break sucks. I'm just telling you what I did last night.
No, I mean that. All right, it's a little monotonous.
She wrote it too.
Well, one of her friends might hear her on the radio and say, you sing, and she'd go, yeah, and they go, well, I got good news and bad news.
Right. They played your song.
You were on the radio
on an international radio show.
Yes, and that wasn't bleach on your mom's collar.
Her mom was very nice. It was just a weird little, I don't know, I can't.
Yeah.
It was strange.
What time did you get back to the mothership?
Not late.
No.
Like 11:30, somewhere around there.
No, that ain't bad.
I didn't see you leave. I came in while you guys were at the table. I didn't even
Yes,
see,
you came in
Opie
with the lovely and talented Amy Schumer and Tom Papa.
Yeah.
You dined with them.
Tom Papa walks around like he's a Hollywood star now.
I've never seen
that, right?
such a mediocre man walk around with such confidence.
He's wearing like Hollywood clothes now, and he's. Oh, you noticed that?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he's the worst. This dumb jack. Ever since he did the Liberace role, he's wearing 70. Every night at the cellar, we've been attacking him physically.
Okay.
He walks in with these stupid patterned shirts. Like, hey, I can get away with it. It's like, no, you can't.
He's a big star now.
Oh, he's a zilch.
That was great dinner.
It was wonderful, and Anthony picked up the check, which is.
Well,
You hear that, Gary?
I
Anthony
could just-
picked up the check.
I could just write it off. I write that off.
That was nice.
Whatever that means.
I'm
Write
getting-
it off.
I'm getting at something, though. You picked up a huge check last night for dinner without even thinking about it. You're probably not even going to even fucking give it to the company.
Be a bag of shells.
Gary made the staff pay for their sandwiches yesterday.
Oh.
See, people talk, Gary.
Oh.
Could you get a mic and explain why you made our staff pay for sandwiches?
How much was it? It must have been very expensive if he made them pay.
Gary, we had an amazing radio show yesterday, and then I guess Gary, I don't know who wants to talk, but a lot of individuals talked to me. And Gary brought everyone to lunch, right?
We all went to lunch.
Oh.
I didn't bring everybody
This
to
is
lunch.
like testimony. I love it. We all went to lunch.
Sam?
Not necessarily.
Sam, what can you add to that?
When you say, I don't know who wants to talk, but individuals came to me and you're looking at me and Gary's in the room, it kind of defeats the anonymity.
But you love it, so.
I don't mind it.
Tell me what you know.
Well, I mean, I know that the four of us, was there, or six?
I think there were six.
Gary.
6 people
Jesus.
went to have sandwiches at Schwartz's.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And 6 people paid for their sandwiches.
Oh.
But they might not have been staff people, though. The company's not supposed to pick up just random people's lunch.
Like it was me,
Your staff.
They had a
Troy,
He's staff.
Gary, obviously.
Gary
he shouldn't be staff, but he is. Okay.
Staff infection.
Right.
Roland.
Yeah, Roland staff.
Who else was there? E-Rock.
Oh, wow. That's
E-Rock staff.
8 sandwiches right there.
And well, Mark Zito.
Who?
He's a guy. He works outside.
Oh, well, he should have paid.
Zito?
Yeah. But then I guess they had to get individual bills for their sandwiches.
Oh.
Gary, what are you doing?
Gary.
How much could a sandwich be?
It was
$7, yeah.
$13.
So why wouldn't the company just pick up the lunch?
Everybody's getting reimbursed. Oh. No, it's not coming out of anybody's pocket.
Oh.
But why wouldn't you just go, hey, man, I got all the sandwiches, and I'll figure it out with the guys when they get
It was
back."
cash only, and I paid for both cabs, so I was out of cash at that point.
Oh, good excuse.
But the company, they
It was
can
a
write,
good excuse.
they can actually write that off, though?
No, they get paid back.
Oh.
Yeah.
in like 18 months.
Yeah.
You'll get that money back.
It just doesn't look good that the staff has to pay for their sandwiches and hope that they get the money back, what, 3 months later?
I'm sorry, people in the back seem to think that we have a fucking steel wall here. Can you tell them this is not the War Games door? This is a curtain?
Who's blabbing?
There you
Who's
go.
back there?
Who's blabbing?
Oh.
Who's back there?
It's your breakfast.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Yes, please continue talking.
Yeah, I don't want them spitting in our breakfast. Carry on, do whatever you like.
Oh, so he didn't have any cash on hand
Yeah, we went to the ATM.
left. Asked him out.
Troy Kwan, anything to add?
No, there was an ATM right across the street.
Were you kind of bummed you had to pay for your own sandwich?
I mean, I'm used to it at this point.
It's the principle of it, though, right?
Yeah, it would have been nice, but
Even if you get it back eventually, it's the principle.
it's sort of expected at this point.
Really? To be treated like shit?
That's not treated like shit. It was just, it's fine.
Like
This is what it is.
shaking up the cage, don't you?
I love it.
Well, that was.
But we do appreciate Anthony picking up the bill last night because we had a great steak dinner. Yeah, it was nice.
What are you going to do? It was good. And then, like you upset the glasses of wine were
Yeah,
going down quite easily.
I thought I'd have like maybe a glass or two, but that guy kept pouring it. And you picked a good one.
Yeah.
What
was
that?
A nice Syrah. Yeah. Then I decided it was a great idea after dinner to go to the casino.
Well, it wasn't that late. What time was it when I saw you leave?
What time was it?
About midnight, almost midnight.
Holy fuck, you left at midnight to go to the casino?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I wanted to play some cards. Boy.
How did that work out?
Well, great.
Yeah.
And then bad. Ooh. Per usual. Yeah. And whoever says they don't serve drinks at the tables was full of shit. Well, they just kept bringing the captains and cokes.
Our listeners are full of shit. They give us wrong information all the time.
Yeah, here's the phone call. It's like, they don't serve drinks at the tables. And the next guy calls, the last caller was full of shit. That's every call we ever get on any subject. Apparently everybody is full of shit. So went to the casino. We sat down. Yeah. Keith the cop, of course, joining me to take the abuse of every loss that I have. And I started out with 2 G's.
Nice.
Figured 2 G's is a good starting point.
2 Canadian G's or 2 American G's?
The exchange is pretty even.
It was even?
And I guess American money is just a little more than Canadian money at this point. So if you make change at the table, they just do it at the Canadian rate. So they win right off the bat.
Yeah.
They win immediately. So I was working it. I was working that $2,000. And, I'm betting just betting. It was a $50 minimum table, so betting some 50s. And you kind of getting the stack up a little. And then I start betting some hundreds. And then, hit a couple of real good ones. So I get them chips. In the U.S., they're called pumpkins, the thousands. But here, they're white chips. I don't know
what's
why.
that.
Chips.
Chips. It's too early for that, please. I beg you.
Started betting those.
Yeah.
I got the stack up to $12,000.
Whoa.
Who said walk away?
Strangle him.
That would have been a good idea. Of course, the judgment was a bit clouded from the wine and Captain and Cokes that they don't bring you at the table that they brought me every fucking 5 minutes. And, why leave with $12,000 when you could leave with $24,000?
Whoa.
Well, I didn't neither.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I noticed the stack start going down and dwindling, and instead of walking away, I just kept betting into the loss, and I left with nothing.
Including the original 2?
I lost the original 2.
Oh,
also.
fuck. God, if we just knew how to walk away.
It would just walk away. I know. I don't know why. I guess because it was, it was still relatively early, 3 a.m.
And you were saying, by the way, I don't know why. I think I have an idea.
Oh.
Because you have a problem.
Yeah. But it was. I told Keith it was just a reconnaissance mission.
Right.
To just see the lay of the land over there, what that casino's about. And then we'll go in really hot and heavy on Saturday, I think.
Yeah. You always want to go in there and just take a $14,000 look around.
It's not real money until you cash out. So I never look at it that way. I looked at it as the original $2,000.
Okay.
So if I would have built it up to $50,000, I wouldn't have cared that it. Right, I'm full of shit. Of course I cared. Jesus Christ.
Your reasoning.
$12,000.
You're reasoning in your own head there.
Yeah, I like doing that rationalization, as they call it.
I guess the theme of the night was walk away. I walked away from, the hookers, and you walked away. Well, almost walked away, I guess. Right?
No, I didn't walk away in time.
I know. Jimmy, what about you?
I just I went. I had a set to do, so that's why I couldn't join you guys for dinner. Cause I was getting there later. So I went with Amy and Tom, Papa, and then Bobby Kelly met us after his
I
set.
saw Jeffrey Ross in the restaurant also.
At the end, I saw Jeff. Before we left. And it was very uneventful at our table. We just laughed. We talked about Colin's
keynote. He's coming in a little later.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah,
was it good?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it was great. I went.
And
I was napping.
Oh,
there he is.
Oh,
Quinn,
come out here.
My coffee.
That was almost like magic. I mentioned Colin, and there he was.
Oh, great.
Why didn't I mention a girl with big tits?
Colin Quinn, everyone.
Look, E-Rock didn't want to come out during that. Colin Quinn.
Sit down, Colin.
Take a seat, Carl.
Good morning.
Wonderful.
Morning, guys.
Hi, Carl.
How are you,
Thank
sir?
God you mentioned me.
Yes.
Your awful staff just had me sitting back there for like 20 minutes surrounded by fucking Tim Hortons that you people were supposed to get that you're not going to get, apparently.
Jimmy bought donuts yesterday, Colin.
What?
He bought donuts for the crowd
Who
yesterday.
did, Jimmy?
I did,
Yeah.
yes.
What a sport.
It was great. It was a real moment of bonding with the crowd.
I knew a guy that he got thrown against the plate glass window by Tim Horton.
The Tim Horton.
He punched Tim Horton's father, and then Tim Horton came over and beat the shit out of him.
That little bit of trivia.
I love that little bit of trivia.
It's the unknown Larry Gretzky. I guess it was.
Wow.
Wayne was famous.
Oh, boy.
Colin, we got to say it. The keynote was great.
Thanks.
I loved it.
Did you work hard on it? Did you toil?
I did, but I got very little done. I feel like the other guys doing the keynote came in from L.A., so they had all those 8 hours on the plane.
Right.
I, unfortunately, was on the plane with you guys and sitting next to Amy, and a certain gentleman was blowing gases the whole
How terrible was Jimmy on that fucking plane? It was awful.
Oh, it was brutal.
It was delightful. I was
Flight
so.
attendant hated our guts.
You think she noticed?
Yes.
Everyone noticed. And I don't know why we answer his questions, because he loves this.
It was so ugly.
He gets so proud.
Amy almost threw up.
I know.
Yeah.
If I would have got Amy Schumer to fucking vomit on herself in the plane, I would have just got back on a plane and come right home. 'Cause
Mission
nothing-
accomplished.
Nothing tops that.
Yeah.
The farts are brutal. Holy fuck.
So yeah, the speech was really good. It was. What is it's like the keynote? It's just about comedy, or is it more two comics, or is it about the festival? Because you spoke a lot about comics and what we should be doing right and what the business is not doing right.
Right.
It's great.
I don't know. I just saw they did it the past couple of years. They don't really tell me what the hell it was about,
You just figured you'd,
I figured I'd really
do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You mentioned
Take
some
direction. Fuck them.
You mentioned something in your keynote, and I wish you would have expanded on it.
Oh.
What part were you up for in Austin Powers?
I was up for the Sun in Austin Powers.
Oh.
I know. I seem a little long in the tooth for it. But I really stopped them on that one. They're like, oh.
No, because that was interesting. During your speech, you were talking about how Mike Myers called you. You had this part, but you were working on your stuff.
I was working on my stuff. It was a combination of arrogance and fear, and it was like,
oh no,
I just kept talking, and it was hard to believe. And so then I just was like, yeah, man, I'm doing my own movie. I had this script I was writing, but his movie was like a go movie, like a big. I mean, there was nothing about. I gave like 8 reasons why I didn't want to do it, and he gave me 8 reasons why that was cleared, and it was no problem.
Yeah, but you didn't want to go in an audition. I understand that.
No, I didn't have to audition. He gave me the part.
Oh my God!
You gave him the part. Now,
dude, it was based on a part I had. The only thing I had done, I wasn't like some actor, but he was like, yeah, I saw you do this Larry Sanders thing. Just do that. What you did there, just do that.
And why didn't you?
I think I was. I think it was a combination. I was scared, and I had this whole idea in my head. I was going to get my movies made.
Right.
That never happened.
Yeah, I found that interesting. We were talking about that yesterday.
Yes, it was arrogant.
Terribly arrogant.
But not as arrogant. I mean, that was a little bit of fear. I'll say the Crocodile Dundee thing is a lot more arrogant.
Oh,
writing 10 years before.
Right,
rewriting
the script.
Rewriting one line. I have one line in the script. Reading the script, and just being like, "This is not New York, man." And then rewriting it. I mean, I was like the worst screenwriter of all time at the time. My poor girlfriend had to type it up. And then I go, she's probably thinking, why am I dating this ass? She's not even in the business, but she's like, oh, what am I doing?
Oh, and you actually turned it into
But
somebody.
they say, I think it's important to remember, they say if you act like, like a success like that, you'll be successful.
Oh, boy.
But in these cases, it didn't work for me.
No.
Unlike Tom Papa parading around in his multicolored shirts.
It is
You
the
noticed
Liberace
that.
wear.
Everyone's noticing Tom Papa's dressing.
No, I just heard you guys when I
Oh,
walked in.
okay.
I said
Again,
it's
that's not
7:05,
steel.
and these bastards are trashing poor Tom.
And he's not even
probably
here.
on here for 3 hours yesterday
Yes,
doing
he
his
was.
best.
That is a shitty thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh, we love him, though.
I don't like the
We love him.
pomposity of Tom's outfits.
No, it's true.
That really irritates
That's how we show love. We love the
Tom's a
guy.
royal ass.
He's a fool.
But in all fairness, no one knew the Austin Powers movies were going to be as huge as
Yeah.
they became.
No, it really does kill me when I think about those three in a row.
At what point did you when you did that? Like, how far into it did you realize, oh fuck? Like how long was the movie out before you're like, oh boy?
No, like years later, I was like, fuck it, man. I didn't give a shit. I was like, I'm going to get mine done. Once I couldn't get any of my because if I had done those movies, I probably could have got my things done. That's how it works. You have to be in those things, and then, they're like, okay, now we'll do your thing.
Yeah.
But I made Seth Green's career. I mean, that's got to be worth something.
Oh, man. Wow.
Yeah.
That was a really good story yesterday.
Thanks.
Oh, that's
You didn't know that?
tragic.
I knew the story. It was, but I didn't know all the. I didn't know the fear was the surprise.
You're right. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I didn't want to admit my gutless spinelessness, but I figured if you're going to give the keynote speech, I have to be honest.
I like that you opened up, Colin. I really enjoyed that. So,
oh boy,
were you nervous giving the speech?
No, only at the beginning when stupid Todd Barry. I didn't know.
Todd Glass.
Todd Glass. When when he yelled out "fuck Candy Kim," I was like, "Fuck you!" I didn't know who it was, and I'm just furious. Some idiot was heckling.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Todd Glass?
Yeah, it was Todd Glass.
Don't heckle a keynote speech.
But he wasn't heckling Colin to fuck him up. He was like trying to agreeing with Colin. Like, yeah,
I know. He was trying to like do a. I don't know. He explained it to me last night. He was very stoned. And he's like, no, I was doing like the guy that doesn't get the point, and I was like, right, but except I didn't know it was you. And
what an asshole.
Was he mad?
What's that?
Was he mad?
I was mad.
I know, but I'm also asking if he was.
I don't give a shit.
I know.
Fuck,
But
what would he be mad about? He should be apologizing.
You handled it perfectly.
He should be on bended knee.
You were fine.
Why are you yelling at me? I was just wondering if he was mad.
Well, I don't understand why you would even give him the leeway to allow him to be mad. He has no right.
But I'm not saying he would have been right to be mad. I'm just saying, was he? Because sometimes people act irrationally.
Well, but couldn't you have said, well, although it would have been wrong, was he mad?
I didn't need to preface it with that. We all knew it was wrong.
Are we ever going to go to strip clubs?
I hope so. Let's go tonight.
I think tonight. We decided.
Don't you guys have
tonight
like
was,
a midnight show tonight?
Tonight was sex night or something.
Yeah, what
right?
is it?
So Wednesday we're going to
surprise
strip club
show.
at fucking 5 in the morning.
I like a good 7 p.m. strip club. I like a nice post-dinner strip club.
Where it's still light outside.
Where it's still light outside. You go
You're
in,
the
you have-
early customers.
Yeah, one of the early customers. You get the girls when they first come in. They're fresh. They're in a good mood.
They're fresh. They're the day strippers. We
I like when
talked about it.
you walk in during the day and your eyes haven't adjusted and you're just banging into things. You can't tell where the seats are. Yeah, and then when you leave and it's still light out, it's even more tragic.
You feel
You're just
shitty
fucking
about
looking
yourself.
at the sun like you're a vampire.
Right.
Yeah, I've never done that, but
I like to be headed home by 7:45 p.m. I think that's a nice. Yeah, you start
early to
at
bed,
7.
early to rise.
Nice 45 minutes in the strip club
For a nice dinner, right?
Yeah, you have a
Jimmy?
little dinner buffet.
Sure.
It is.
I used to know a girl who worked in a strip. What the hell was it called? In Port Washington.
Port Washington, of course, on Long Island.
It was run by these like terrorizing bikers. I didn't even know they were
They all
bikers
are
on
on
Long
Long
Island
Island.
at that time. You know,
Pagans.
Yeah.
The pagans run all the strip clubs. Don't touch the girls.
They used to back in the day.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
How
Yeah.
bad was the place?
It wasn't that bad.
Oh, it wasn't bad.
But it was
All
like
right.
I didn't know at the time that these guys ran the club, and I'm like talking like as if I'm in charge. Once again, I think the pattern in my life is delusions of grandeur in every situation. And this guy just comes up, this big guy, like a denim, it was like 1978, and just grabs my arm and says, I'm like, what the fuck? You know, meanwhile, he's like twice my size. He could have fucking destroyed me. And she goes, he's in the pagans.
Oh.
Why did he grab you?
Because I was like yapping off to her or something.
Oh.
Yeah, you're probably mouthing off to the girls.
Yeah.
Don't talk to them. Let them do their work.
What did you not want to pay
Only
for
a
a dance?
comedian. No, I was a real free spirit sport. But you know, only comedians have to yap every 2 seconds. You have to yap at all situations.
I used to love those Long Island strip clubs, though. They tried turning everything into a gentleman's club.
Right.
You know, you used to have to go to the
That was
city and sit there, and that was the $20 lap dances and shit like that. But on Long Island, it was all about
Down and dirty, man.
a couple of dollars in your pocket. You could give a girl $1. She'll fucking writhe in front of you for a while and then move on to the next guy.
No, it was like that in the city too. It was
Was
like
it?
that until like the Gentlemen's Club came because of your people, the Italian mob decided.
Oh, is that it?
Because the bikers are like, hey man, just bring out the girls, see some titties. But then these gavones get involved. And they're like, a gentleman. People enjoy because they enjoy being a gentleman. Italians, you know.
Right.
They like the suit.
Hey.
And they get the massage.
We're going to open a classy joint.
Like their whole thing is to try to be like Wall Street. Like they wanted to assimilate the way the Irish actually did, where they'll be like the new wasps, but they just couldn't pull it off. So instead, they're like the outer things. Like, yes, I have a suit. They have a couple of guys on Wall Street beating the balls off of brokers, and then they always give out envelopes for everything. Like, yes, here's an envelope.
Here's an envelope.
You, John.
That fixes everything. An envelope full of cash, full of ill-gotten gains. Yeah, here you go, huh? Hey, I appreciate what you did for me.
An envelope full of ill-gotten gains.
Yes. And then they decided to fuck the whole strip club thing up.
Yes.
By making Gentleman Club.
That's correct.
And you go in there, and you know, all you want is to see some fucking girl shaking her ass in front of you for some expensive, overpriced beer.
5-star meals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have to dress properly.
right.
No hats. What?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that about?
You have to buy, or you want to buy the lady a drink?
Right.
No. Fuck her. Let her be thirsty.
Right.
How about I want to buy the lady some cum.
Right. Let her be the whore she is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry.
A lady's drink was expensive.
That was a little too harsh.
Yeah, the ladies' drink.
Jesus, sorry.
And it was very odd. You could get away with not even giving the girl any money in the strip clubs because you'd have the bar, you'd have everybody sitting at the bar, and the girl would be dancing like 2 feet away from you because she's dancing in front of the guy sitting on the next bar stool. And there's no wall up, so you're just looking, going, yeah, and then she'd cut to you, you put your head down, she moves along.
Right.
And you get to see some shit.
Now they put up walls and all sorts of shit.
You want to go in the back for a...
No. No.
You want to go... Yeah. We have the diamond room is over... The diamond room used to be the fucking bathroom in this shithole. Right. What are you talking about?
But it's a good psychological thing because they go, you want to go in the back, and every guy, doesn't matter what kind of misery you are, you're like, once she gets back there, she'll end up wanting to do something with a guy like me.
She's going to dig me. I'm a gentleman.
It's the worst when you go in and you see there's a couch with a bunch of other people, like a private. It's not the ultimate private room. There's a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I can't
Nothing
come
gonna
like this.
happen here.
Yeah, I would always try to sneak one in during the lap dance. Like if the ass cheeks are on my dick and it's going tuk 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 back and forth evenly, I'm like, I might be able to blow a load. And I have a couple of times. I've won a couple of times. Yeah, it's the greatest feeling.
I love that you're trying to sneak one in.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I love the audio. Tuk 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 tuk.
Well, I'm
What the
trying to.
hell's going on out there?
I'm trying to.
That's his penis head.
No, that's the motion of her. Yeah, it kind of is actually. Her ass cheeks over the
Right,
dick.
that's what I mean.
Yes.
It's moving over your penis head.
It's a very, very steady motion.
You need a Foley worker here to fucking make the sounds.
Yeah, but then one time a fire broke out.
Radio the way it's meant to be.
Yes.
Kyle, what did you do last night? Anything else?
Yeah, I had to go do my show, and then I had to go do a gala, and then I had to go do...
Holy shit.
Did you do Big J's?
It was a full night. Well, how do you like this? 1 minute, I'm doing my show, the lovely Unconstitutional. I'm feeling so good.
Oh, yeah.
Then I go over to big gala. Eddie Izzard. It's like how many thousands of people. I got to go do that. Right after that, I have to rush off to the Titty District and do Big J's show. I come in. He's on stage in jorts. Like a true jerk off that he is.
Jorts.
Yes, he's wearing jorts, and he's like, and it's like a crowd work show. I spent the whole time trashing him because it's a crowd work show. You're not allowed to do material. You just work the crowd.
Wow.
He opens up, working the crowd, all the people up front. By the time I got, hey, and he's like, he really is generous. He leaves a lot for you. Hey, what do you do? Why don't you go suck 40 guys off, honey? Fucking look at this guy. Fucking go blow him. There was nothing left by the time I got there. I'm like, thanks, Jay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you just destroyed the whole fucking
Except to
crowd.
trash Jay, which, of course, there was plenty of that left.
You're doing Unconstitutional every night up here?
Yeah.
That's
Fuck,
pretty good.
man. I hope these locals go and see Colin Quinn's one-man show. It's amazing. It really is.
Thanks.
Is it odd, though, that it's a whole different country?
What's that?
It's a different country. So Unconstitutional is like, hey, here's how things worked in our country.
Right. It's a little strange.
You got to change it up a little bit, right?
No, you can't really change it, but
wear a powdered wig or something.
Powdered wig. Talk about the Magna Carta.
Right.
Whatever that is.
I really am a crushing bore.
No.
I'm only going to get more boring as I get older, too.
Oh,
That's my
do you
next
think?
show. I'd like to do a show about electronics. I bet you'd like to do that, Anthony.
I love a good electronics show.
Wouldn't that be
Yeah,
good?
I can see the headlines. Colin's show is shocking.
You working on another show?
No.
That's your thing now. You got to work on more one-man shows.
No, man.
You're done.
Yeah.
That's it. 2 and done.
And you know what came in last night? Just to show the kind of clout I have in this society. Lawrence Fishburne
Wow.
came in. Then we're walking over to the gala together. I'm walking to the gala. People are supposed to see, like, hey, Mr. Quinn. Like, hi, Mr. Quinn. Oh, and they're like shoving me aside. I'm on the show. Nobody cared.
Fucking Morpheus, man. Of course.
That's pretty
Do you
cool.
know him, or did
Right.
he just decide to come see you?
Yeah, no, he grew up around the corner from me.
Oh, so you know him.
Really?
I know him since like 9.
No way.
Come
Yeah.
on.
So you knew when he was in Apocalypse Now.
I actually, we were talking about that last night. I was on the bus. He had moved, but we were on the bus when, like, just a city bus, and he's yellow. And he starts telling me, yeah, man, this movie with Marlon Brando. And I was sitting on the bus going, yeah, Lawrence Fishburne cracked up. He lost his mind.
Oh, really?
I thought he was crazy.
But he really
Made it
did.
up a lot.
Actually, ladies and gentlemen, Colin Quinn was offered the part of Charlie Sheen.
Yes, and Robert Kelly was offered the part of Colonel Kurtz.
Bobby was saying he came in here yesterday.
He's brutal.
On 1 hour's sleep. One of his eyes was all infected. He goes, dude, I come in right away. They're like that. He said he just got brutally hammered for like
He passed it on to DeRosa, though.
Yeah, no, he was killing yesterday. Everyone.
Were you on the podcast? You were on his podcast, or did he tell you what I did to his fuck in his room?
No. Oh, yes.
What
Showed a
happened?
picture of a defecatory moment you had in the room.
Oh, did he?
I had to take a shit, so I told Bobby I got to use your toilet, and because he's staying here at the Hyatt. Of course, I'm not. And I went up, and I was so proud of myself because he left me alone in the room. So I dropped a horrible deuce and then just left it. And I put the "Do Not Disturb" sign on the door just so the maid wouldn't come in and spoil it by flushing and cleaning. And I left the fucking thing up, and I couldn't have been prouder.
Wow.
But I really was disappointed in myself because as I'm doing it, I'm like, if I had 1 ounce of moral fortitude, I would shit in his tub.
Oh, God.
If I had 1 ounce of balls.
What stopped you from doing that?
Because he has to be up here for a few days, and it's like him fishing my shit out of the tub. He might have just. It might have been too much.
Would have put him over the top.
If it was his last night here, I would have shat in his tub. I just couldn't pull the trigger.
It might have been like a sit-down moment. It was like, dude, I mean, we joke around, but see.
Yeah. Dude, I got to put my feet in there. Dude, you know.
But he said the saddest part of that story he told that on a podcast yesterday was that he actually you used some ruse that he fell for.
No.
He was like, you were like, hey man, I have to go up to your room, but you have to come with me or something. Like you had to.
There was no ruse. I wanted Bobby to come with me because keys demagnetize all the time. So I'm like, just come up with me in case I can't get in the room.
Right.
Kind of shit. I didn't want to be up there with your key standing outside your room. Like if he couldn't get in, maybe he can get a maid to let us in. So that was no ruse. I didn't know he was going to leave. We were getting the seats for your show. And he's like, I'll go down and save us a couple of seats. And I just decided, like, why waste it? It's here.
Right.
Why get rid of it without Bobby enjoying it, too? It was about being giving. And I'm like,
Yes.
But I wasn't a ruse. I didn't plan on doing it until he left me alone.
You should have left it in the tub.
Dude, without it, it will go down as one of my great regrets.
A nice bubble bath. Make it a bubble bath with one fucking log just floating around.
Just for him to pull his curtain back and see my fucking festering log.
It's not too late. I think we could get this done still.
That's what a fucking animal does.
Yeah.
Like marking the territory.
Right.
That's so.
Yeah, but animals don't hide behind the tree and then laugh when the other animal
That's true.
stumbles upon it.
They can't enjoy it like
Yeah,
you
they
do.
can't. They mean it.
Oh, it's sickening.
Wow.
I feel like it wouldn't be so sick if there wasn't toilet paper involved. You know, if it was just like natural shit like animals, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be that bad.
But that toilet paper
I
really
think toilet paper really ruins the whole thing.
it takes the natural out of it.
I put the toilet paper on the side of the bowl. You have to, for anyone young who wants to try this, you put it around above the water to present properly. You don't want to spoil your work.
Present.
Yeah. Just use it to frame it, not to hide it.
Yeah, you don't hang something in the museum and then throw a cloth on it.
Right. Of course, Jimmy.
It's all about the presentation.
Implying his shit is art.
Right, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Roland!
Wonderful.
Just want to say hi.
Oh, Roland's there, yeah. That was good. He was fun at dinner last night. Too. Quite a few laughs at the table.
He's
Young
the
Sam Roberts.
Roland is the best to travel with. He's out of his fucking mind. Yeah,
He's a lot of fun. We were laughing at different things we were going to be doing here. I guess tonight was going to be sex night.
Sex? What do you mean was?
What do you mean?
No. I mean
we have
it
a show.
is.
You have a show tonight, a midnight special.
That doesn't matter. We're in. We're
Hey,
out.
that's gonna be a good name for it. The midnight special.
Oh, that's a good one.
hey, I like
Jot
it.
that down.
Yeah, late and naughty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going on first. I'm claiming first right now.
Okay.
I'm not going to wait for everybody else
Claiming.
to do that
You're not
fucking
supposed to
dick-ass
tell.
material.
You're not supposed to tell people you're part of the surprise show.
Oh.
Whoops.
If you were, you'd want to go on first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 Has anyone done any recon as far as strip clubs go? or anything?
Yeah.
I saw a place called the Pink Taco. Is that a strip club? I'm assuming it's a strip club.
Well, that's these guys.
I don't
Where should
know.
we go?
Wanda's?
Oh, everyone's saying Wanda's.
Wanda's, huh?
Go to that guy.
Is that good? What's up at Wanda's?
I'm guessing good pussy or something.
I'm guessing.
And good steak too, but I'm almost married, so I haven't been a long time.
I don't like a
I
place
imagine
that
it's still
serves
pretty good,
food
though.
and pussy.
No, that's a gentleman's club thing. Again.
That's a gentleman's club.
Yeah, free smoked meat.
We'll have some food for the people, the patrons, when they come in, our clientele. Hey, here you go.
All right, Wanda's. Write it down.
Yeah.
Well, is there a place a little below Wanda's? Like some place where they might be making meth in the back?
Yeah, what's the next step down from Wanda's?
Because you want desperation. You don't want girls that are making $1,000 a night because they're the fucking worst. I want a girl who might make
is true.
$30 or $40.
but needs 1,000.
Needs it. I want.
So your 20 looks like looks like 1,000.
I want my crisp US 20 to look like a fucking like a beacon in the night.
Yeah, so Wanda's, huh?
I went to a dump. I shot a pilot for MTV right before we came back on. This is like the end of 2000, maybe 2004. And it was a terrible pilot where I was like a camp counselor and there was a fucking, there was a little, that was the Mikey the Chimp. That was the pilot I did with the chimp.
Oh,
Doesn't sound terrible.
adorable.
No. It was really good.
They figured BJ and the Bear worked so well that they would bring the chimp and fucking guy thing back.
I understood the connection.
Yeah, I really did fucking leave that one hanging there. I caught a hanger.
So, the chimp and then you, and who plays Modern Man in that? One third actor.
It was not a good pilot, but I went to a strip club after, and no, it was actually right before we came back on because I knew we were coming
Take the
back
chimp with you. Adorable.
Yeah, it was cute. Then he ripped the clit off a woman and threw it, because she smiled at it, not knowing the teeth were a sign of aggression. And it was really great. They were all broke. It was upstate New York, and I probably spent. I think it's the only time I've ever left a strip club broke because I got lap dances, but they were all real fucking dirtbag girls.
Can you describe the sound?
Yeah, it was like.
And then the horse came.
And then so did I. It was the only time I ever left a strip club broke because they were all so fucking desperate and dirty, and it was total nudity. Like, you know what I mean? You'd hand her like a few bucks at the bar, and she would just pop the phone aside and let it flop back. It was a fucking marvelous place.
They all wave
great.
goodbye as Jim leaves.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking. It's the whole story.
I like it.
Yeah, me too.
It's a good story.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that tonight, I guess. I don't know, before or after the fucking. That midnight thing is really fucking us up.
The midnight thing was a horrible idea. I remember when I first heard it. I was
Yeah.
like, really, guys? You're doing the fucking midnight show?
Yeah.
We don't have to do that, right?
Yeah, you do. You can't get out of it now.
Fuck Christ. What do we have to do? What's our
Nothing.
fucking?
We just say, hey,
You guys could probably shell out about $8,000 to get us all out of it if you really want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we just have to go, hey, here's Colin Quinn.
We don't have
Where's
to
it
say
gonna
that
be?
for every comic.
That's all we have to do.
Is it
Yeah.
at Tim Hortons?
Where is our show tonight? Does anybody know? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Anybody on the staff know where our show is?
What?
That's the middle of the strip place. That's where I was last night, right?
St. Catherine's Theater. Is that how far from Club Soda at Metropolis?
This cocksucker was ignoring my perfect MapQuest directions and going right over my head. Right
Wait,
now.
what did you
Yes.
say?
I told you that's what Big J shows at the middle of the strip club
okay.
district.
All right.
How dare you dismiss me out of hand?
No, I'll just go out and we can do it during the show.
Shut up.
Fair
That's not what
enough.
I'm saying.
Good
We
point.
can't do it during the show.
Why not?
What kind of ridiculous thing is that? You're going to go to get a lap dance and get back to the show?
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
That's absurd.
Yeah. I fucked a girl over the toilet at WNEW and made it back on the air.
Ooh.
Yeah, during the
I'd like to hear
commercials.
that story.
Yeah.
During the commercials, he did. A girl that took
How about the time What's-Her-Face came on and goes, hey, Opie, you want a blowjob?
Sandy Kane.
Oh,
and I said
It
no.
was my happiest moment because it was somebody with self-esteem.
Right.
Where she literally said in front of all of us, Opie's walking by the bathroom in the break. She goes, hey, Opie, you want a blowjob? And he goes, ugh, no. Like, and that would devastate most 90, you're offering your sex. And she goes, what are you, gay?
Right. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, apparently if you don't take a blowjob from her,
That-
from a fucking 90-year-old woman.
A witch. Oh, great. Now she's going to sue us again. Fuck. Thanks for bringing her up.
Yeah, she tried to sue us.
Last year, this time, we had to go to court 3 times.
Three times and she didn't show.
She was playing us, Colin. She knew she had no case, but she knew she could fuck with us. She knows the system. So we kept going down there, and she didn't show up. And instead of, throwing the case out, they're like, well, we're going to redo this in a month. She got us 3 times to go down there.
3 times. And each time,
I started laughing. I'm like, all right, that's pretty good. I wasn't mad.
each time walking back from the court, I went through Times Square, and there she was.
Right.
She was supposed to have been in court, and there she was with her fucking E.T. body and cowboy hat. Fucking,
you guys know her?
Horrifying the tourists.
Yeah. Her pictures are going everywhere now. She's becoming an
terrible.
internet sensation.
She is? Why?
Because she's a monster with a guitar.
Right, so people are,
is a monster.
her pictures is popping up everywhere. But she played us, Carl. And I'm like, all right, that's all right. I can't be mad at that.
Oh, bitch. Fuck
No,
her.
but Jimmy, he took a broad into the bathroom. A girl that drove how many hours, Jimmy?
10 hours from Cleveland.
10 hours
She
from
took
Cleveland.
a bus. She took a bus.
A local. She took a local from Cleveland.
Yeah,
And then
10 hours.
In between breaks, he went in the bathroom.
I told you about the time Jim had during his phase when some girl would show up, like this girl from, I guess he meant like a Craigslist runaway or something, and then we're driving her back I should do with a young lady back to Penn Station, and Jim's driving and I made some crack, and she goes, what do you want to have sex with me for $250 or something?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. What a gimmick.
I
guess
remember
they
that.
figure that wouldn't, count if it's a cop.
Well, she was basically saying, like, instead,
Yes.
like, the theory, what do you want to have sex with me for $1 million? But she actually had
Had an amount.
Yeah, she had an amount that's been previously negotiated.
Yes.
I don't think I ever fucked that girl. I know who you mean. I don't remember her name, but I remember her. I don't think I fucked
She's
her.
a delightful person.
She was. She was beautiful, but I didn't fuck her.
I want to talk to the woman that has never heard us before, and she's here. She must be horrified.
That. Oh, my goodness.
She must be
Someone
horrified.
that never heard
There's
of
a woman that never heard the show. What, miss, did you just get ears today?
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, it's Ekaterina.
Hi, Katerina.
Are you horrified? I just need to know because these
No,
guys.
not at all. I think it's hilarious.
Okay, because
good.
these guys are used to it, but someone that has never heard us before and is listening to this.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
What made you come today? Who brought you?
My friend Alex, he's a really big fan.
Alex.
And Alex,
Thank you.
What happened, Alex? You said I kind of want to bring you someplace to possibly end our friendship.
I was gonna come with a friend of mine. He bailed, so I called her, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm totally down." So she came with me.
Oh, very cool.
Why wouldn't she be first choice?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Were you a faggot?
It's okay.
Let's drive a wedge between this friendship.
Yes. Let's have them hate each other.
Yeah, 'cause on the way home, she will be like, "Yeah, why wasn't I first, by the way?"
Yeah.
They'll be like, "No, Don loves the show."
I think we broke up a couple of relationships yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. They just came to enjoy the show and we're beating them up.
That one girl was really sexy. I got a nice email from her boyfriend.
Oh, really?
Remember Elliot, the artist, who we
Yeah.
talked about?
Yeah,
yesterday?
yeah.
But he was fine. He's a big fan, and he said, "Hey, thanks, man. I love the show, and I wish I could have come." So we were happy as girls.
She had a really good body, so we were making her do yoga
I
poses.
saw that yoga. I was here for that.
Oh, you were here for that part.
yeah.
Okay.
I escorted Tom Poppett down to the show and then left.
Oh, right.
She sat on my lap for a photo, and it was kind of funny, like ha ha ha. But I was like, "Oh fuck, her hiney feels good on my leg." Ah, that was crazy.
You must have loved getting the boyfriend's email.
I was so happy that Elliot enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But
Great.
he was a good sport.
He was checking up on you.
He handled it better than I would have.
He was a good sport.
That's how humiliating it is. No guy sees me as a threat dog. Like, it was cute. She sat on your lap, you little slug.
Yeah.
Are you single, by the way, Katerina? Oh, cool. How long have you been single? Oh, sorry, you don't have a mic. I'm just curious. Hold on.
Troy Kwan running in.
Can we have a fucking uglier staff member do it other than Troy?
Oh,
If I'm trying to talk to a girl, can we not have the fucking guy in shape with the fucking cool tattoos? Yes.
Could you?
I would say about a year now.
About a year? What happened?
It's just we decided it wasn't working out. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Bitch on wheels?
I'm not sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you miss him?
No.
Oh, good.
It's amicable. It's not a bad thing.
So you're dating now, just kind of casually?
I'm just enjoying life.
Play in the field?
Are you asking me out?
Oh. Hold on a minute, sir. Yeah, maybe we can go to perhaps for
lunch. Jimmy just wants lunch.
Let's go out for perhaps some beans.
Oh, it's random. It's a random food choice.
I would like that, yeah, so we can go hat shopping. Yeah.
Hat shopping.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hat shopping.
I'll pop my collar. We can go.
Can't wait. So
All right, cool.
excited.
You're very lovely.
Look
What
at
kind of
that.
work do you do?
I'm a makeup artist.
A makeup artist. Oh,
Yes.
good. So she's looking like, all right, I could probably fix him until he's presentable. A little bit. Give me 2 hours with that face. I can make him tolerable in public.
45 max.
I am 45. Is that what you're saying?
Sure.
Okay. I might be too old for you.
No.
How old are you?
31.
Oh, you're too old for me.
Yeah.
Oh. Joking. She's very pretty. She's really hot. All right,
you
cool.
are.
Yeah, we'll go out. We'll have a nice lunch.
Oh, that sounds nice. A little
Oh wait,
connection.
I didn't know if she was saying yes or not.
Are you saying yes?
I guess I am, yeah.
Cool. That's how you want to hear it.
I guess I am.
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
right. I guess
if I
I'm-
have to.
I guess on the radio. Yeah.
But how's she going to get home if the guy drove her here? I don't mean to cockblock.
No, we didn't drive.
You didn't drive?
No, we both live around here.
Oh, you live. Oh, perfect. We go for
Jimmy.
lunch right back to the house.
Take it to
Yeah.
take it to the take it to the Hyatt. They have a lovely restaurant here.
Yes, and a lovely
Like
bathroom
8
too.
eggs.
Yeah, expectations downstairs. Do you like eggs?
Do you like egg puns?
What a clever name. Expectation.
Everything in there is an egg pun.
Yeah.
The yoke's on you.
Yeah. Oh, it's awful.
Right.
The ovary omelet was a bit much.
Now,
bit much.
now, are you going to curtail what you say so as not to offend her for the rest of the show?
No, I'm just kidding. Why would I? I mean, I just talk about respecting and honoring women like I do every day.
Wow.
You're a good man.
I don't curtail anything.
You're a good man.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't. That's my job here, just to kind of keep the guys.
I like. By the way,
Right.
I like the fact the show is so ugly that Troy is the pinnacle of good looking.
Well,
He's mediocre at best.
I'm not saying that Troy is a model, but again, let's be honest. The company he's in, he's fucking. Troy's an 11 right now. Sam is the guy you want holding the mic. He's kind of wiry.
Sam. I don't know what he is.
Yeah.
Don't quite know what he is over
Yeah,
there.
he's just this biracial, androgynous thing.
I guess we got a date, Jimmy.
Yeah.
It's looking real.
All right.
You didn't just say that for the radio, right?
No.
All right, cool.
I'm noticing more ladies here today than yesterday. That you might have blew the load a little too early there, Jim.
Well, what? We have a tentative lunch.
A tentative date, just in case something else doesn't pan out. What a scumbag!
I think
Well, why don't we see if there's any other ladies?
We do have a single gal here who came alone.
A single gal.
Well, let's say hi to her. Just somehow to get to know her. I would have assumed you're with one of the. That's good. They have you sandwiched in between these men.
I'm fine with it.
Oh, good.
all right.
You have very nice calves, I can see from here.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's always open with a compliment.
Jim, you always had good calves too. I have to be honest. Jim has
Yeah,
nice calves.
I've been. People are always surprised.
Lovely
at
hairless
how-
calves.
Yeah, my calves are
Little
really
white.
good.
Very
yeah, pale.
bowling pin like.
Yeah, but my calves are
Look
really.
like upside down
like
bowling
bowling
pins.
pins.
I wear knickers a lot to showcase the calves.
Language. Oh.
What's up, Nicker?
What's your name?
My name is Kelly.
Kelly.
Yes.
And are you from the area?
I'm from Toronto.
Toronto.
What brings you here?
You guys, the comedy
Really?
festival.
All alone? You just decided,
Yes.
I'm going to branch
Yes.
out, take a little trip by myself?
Yes. This was a
Damn.
huge bonus for me, yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
How would you like a real bonus?
Jimmy, I saw you in Toronto in November.
Thank you. Did you enjoy the show?
I loved it.
Oh, wow. Looks like we have a little cat fight here.
She's nodding.
What do you do in Toronto?
I'm an accountant.
That's good.
I know.
No.
Makeup artist would have been better to say. I guess.
No. Jobs don't matter because of accountant. It sounds like a boring job and you deal with numbers, but they a lot of times are the biggest perverts.
Oh.
Because you know what I mean. They have this job all day where it's very I almost said very numerical, but then I realized how I would blow with you by saying very numerical.
Yes.
But it's a very kind of stiff job, so you let loose in the sack.
Oh. Sure are getting points with her there, Jim.
Yeah. Do you have nice feet? I see you wearing a little flip-flops. You probably have presentable feet.
They're okay today.
Today? What do they change?
Today.
Yeah, what are you okay today?
Use a pedicure, but they're
that's
okay.
a good foot.
This is horrible
Not
flirting.
Talon-like.
You don't think I'm a good flirt?
Oh my God, it's horrendous. You have good calves, and let me see your feet.
And you're numerical.
Holy fuck!
Well, I'm working my way up. You can't go right for the clit.
Okay, all right.
Now, if I ask about the clitoris, it was just in the logical progression.
Well, yes.
It's about the ankles and feet.
Oh my God!
Is it 8 o'clock yet?
What's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly. Okay, you said that. Kelly and clitoris. Very nice. It is nice to have women at the.
Kelly, single.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, what happened?
This is a very good question. No, I haven't. I don't know.
Are you
I like being
damaged
single.
goods?
Hmm?
Are you damaged goods or
A lot of baggage?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Daddy issues?
Maybe. He likes the daddy issues.
What?
Anthony, you like daddy issues.
Anthony requires them.
The only way that has to be on your resume.
Yeah, a good daddy issue is very helpful. To swoop in like a predator.
How old are you?
I'm probably too old for you guys. I'm 34.
That's a good age.
Oh.
I'm 45.
You look very young, though.
Thank you.
You look terrific.
You?
Oh.
Jesus, Jimmy.
Would you go to lunch with Jimmy?
I would love to go to lunch.
Oh, my God.
Now
Jimmy
we got
and
a situation.
Jimmy and his heroin.
No, because there's
Like
lunch
a
and
Three's Company live.
there's brunch and there's lunch.
Why don't we go hack and do a
that's
date?
true.
Let's do a dating game now. Let's go hack.
Oh,
And have Jimmy like pick one of
It's
these
not hack if
ladies.
it's done correctly.
True,
There's no
Colin.
such thing as hack unless if
So-
it's done right. You guys heard my airplane hunk
that's-
yesterday at the keynote.
Wow.
It was great.
Any other single ladies here
One more for dating game.
this day? No?
You got a
No
couch?
more. Look at that.
This is already-
So you're taken back there? You're taken?
So, Jimmy, why don't we ask the two girls a couple questions and then maybe?
Oh, and then Jimmy can decide.
Put him on the dating game couch. I want to see
Yeah,
him.
let's put him on the couch.
Get on the couch, girls.
Yes.
Here they come.
All right.
Let's bring out our bachelorettes.
We got the makeup artist and the accountant.
Oh, well.
Oh boy.
Oh,
They're very, very beautiful.
Yes,
Couple
look
beautiful
at
girls.
this. Beautiful girls, Kit Kat Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you're going to have a tough decision here.
They're both fantastic.
Whoa. What are you going to do, Jimmy?
I don't know.
So, Jimmy, you got to ask these two girls a couple questions.
Delightful young people, girls.
Yes. Ladies, the lovely and talented Colin Quinn, of course.
Hi, ladies.
There you go.
Hello, Colin Quinn.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't like the way Katrina was batting her eyes at Colin Quinn. She's already better dealing me.
I didn't know you saw that.
I did. I
I
thought
think it's
that.
my Norma Desmond stance.
Yes.
Girls can catch a man in his final days on this planet. That's kind of hot in a way.
That's going to be a great story to tell. I went on the last date with him before he hung himself in Montreal.
Well, this is good. We got them on the couch. We could get to see them a little better.
Yeah, they're both very beautiful. They both have... Sorry, I'm just bunching up because I had some milk product.
Oh, he is a bad flirt.
That's what he calls
horrible. Jimmy, maybe a question. Yeah, you can answer. What do you got?
Let's see. What kind of question? I didn't really watch the dating game.
Well, we don't.
Ask something like, all right,
would their-
Bachelorette number one.
Okay.
Over there. What would the perfect first date with me be?
Yeah. Are you asking you as Anthony?
Why not?
Okay, cool. It's funny. All right. Well, hopefully you have a keg of beer and a clan hood. The perfect date would end with a fire, yes, on someone's lawn with a crucifix.
So what do you? Yeah, what would be?
What's that perfect first date for you?
Am I bachelor number one?
Well,
Bachelorette number one?
Well,
Bachelorette.
if you're
bachelor number one, yeah.
Japanese writing.
Yeah, you're two. Just because we're a little tired, we got to keep this.
I was going to say, if this is Anthony asking, if you're dropping 12 grand on a hand of blackjack and you're getting served at the Montreal casino, that would be a perfect date for me.
A little gambling, a little casino
and,
action.
Yep.
Us like laughing it up because we're winning. That's good.
Yes.
You're cock blocking Jimmy.
No, he's not, because the end of the date is her comforting him on the ride home. That it was okay, it wasn't real money, he didn't blow it. He's asking her for cab fare.
All right, so she that gave you a little insight.
Absolutely.
She likes gambling.
She likes gambling and having fun.
She likes the high life.
Materialistic things.
What about drinking?
I like drinking.
Wow.
Like a lot?
I wish I had been already right now.
Oh, man.
Get her a drink. What are we doing? What are we fucking...
This girl's all right.
Wow, okay.
They're a goer.
How about number two?
A lot of pressure. I'm going to say maybe beer darts and LA Guns.
Whoa.
Oh, you like the band LA Guns?
Well, I saw them last night. So.
Oh, you did?
Okay. And I don't play beer. I don't play beer. I don't drink beer. I'm not a good dart player. But man, it doesn't matter.
But how about the fact she came for the LA Guns concert, probably 2 hours sleep, and she's here? You like that kind of?
I do like that a lot. I like both of these people. Like, she's probably a little hungover, and I like the fact that she drove. Did you drive here from Toronto this morning?
No, I flew a couple days ago.
Oh, you got on a plane just for this?
Wow, she's got a little money. Little
and
cash.
it shows some real incentive to meet this program.
Yeah.
But how about the girl who likes LA Guns? She must have loved me. When LA Guns was big, I was a fucking legend in this business, miss. Fucking MTV. I met LA Guns like 8 times. Like, hey, Colin, what's up, guys? How you doing?
You're the MTV. You're on MTV.
That's fucking bad.
I've never met LA Guns.
Faster Pussycat, the whole thing.
Oh, of course.
Yes, I once shared a cannoli with King Diamond.
You're my hero.
You like King Diamond?
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
Look at that. Okay.
Yeah, that's a rare one in a hot girl. Usually you do a Merciful Fate reference to a hot girl. Like,
There's some
points for number two.
Yeah,
some music thing going there.
Yeah.
You like any older rock like Ozzy?
Yeah, Black Sabbath.
I love Black Sabbath. I love Randy Rhoads. Randy Rhoads is one of my favorite guitarists.
Look at that.
Oh, shit. What?
Man.
No, I don't know. And
She's winning with the Randy Rhoads.
They got back together. They have a new album without Randy Rhoads. But,
Yeah, well, yeah. Right. They haven't
he's
had a
been
new
gone a
album
long
since Randy
time.
Rhoads since '82.
Sorry,
They did get back together, though, yes. And the 3 of the original members did the album. And well, let me ask you an important question. Either one of you, this is off the subject of music. Do you find that thong...
I wonder what the subject will be.
The thong or boy short underpants are more comfortable? I'm not asking you what you're wearing
question.
now.
Good
I'm
question.
saying in a general sense, do you find thong or boy
Good
short
question.
underpants more comfortable?
I think I'd go with the boy shorts.
Oh, those are
Good
nice.
answer. Good answer.
Yes,
I like those.
I agree.
You would agree
I
as well.
agree. Yes.
Do you find today's culture of everybody shaving all their pubic hair off to be a silly fad that everybody's going through? Or do you think that it's a good direction and it's kind of a streamlining, sexy thing?
Incisive.
Yes.
Makes it
I think
sound
he's-
very official.
He's
Sounds
leading.
very
He's leading
serious.
the witness, though. Definitely leading the witness.
Well, no, I'm saying, do you know? I'm saying is her opinion that it's a passing fade and it's just something kind of silly that people are doing, or that it's a good thing and it's probably here to stay.
I don't know. I feel like every decade had their own thing, right? Like in the 70s, it was one thing.
And it's time to, maybe that it comes back the other way.
We going retro?
A little
I
bit
think
of.
it might go backwards, just kind of like the mustache came back, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, it took a real hit after
Ironic.
1945 in Germany. The mustache took a real fucking hit.
It's going to be ironic hipster pubic hair.
Yes, ironic. Yeah, because well, I know what Jimmy's getting at. What are you sporting?
Really?
What?
She goes, really?
What?
This is where we need the alcohol.
Oh my God, dude! I am not. I mean, you want to answer that? I mean, I'll listen, but
I don't know how it works. Do I show you what it
yes.
Whoa.
No,
No,
I didn't think you would, but when you said that, I had to jump on it with a yes. For
That
the
was
radio
very,
world.
very good. No, you could tell what kind of, what you do. Do you? Is it wood floor?
I would say I take care of things. It's,
You take care
But
of
do you
things.
take care of it? You like
She says tight.
all the way? Keep it tight.
No, not all the way. That's,
Oh.
that's a little extreme for me.
Yeah, you like to leave a little something.
Sure.
Yeah, a little
Now,
mystery.
is
Mystery is good.
is what's left natural shape, or is it shaved into like a landing strip, a Hitler mustache?
Yeah, well, I'd go to a place, so they usually do it for
Oh,
me.
you go to a place.
A maple leaf once in a while, you know.
yeah, mix it up.
Exactly.
Some national
it's
pride.
the Habs logo, yeah.
Yeah.
LA Guns
Yeah,
album cover.
Randy Rhoads V guitar.
Yeah.
Nice.
What about
Tragically hip poster from '88.
what about Kelly over
I
there?
got greedy.
Kelly, what do you do?
I go to a place.
Nice.
Oh, you go to a place also.
I go to a place, yeah.
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 And do they? Is it complete, or do they leave a little something?
It's almost complete, yeah.
Almost.
Almost complete.
Oh, complete.
Like that. Okay. I can imagine that.
When you're on the beach, say you're going beaching. When beaching, do you enjoy wearing white bikinis?
Oh.
Would you wear a white bikini? Or
What a
would
disturbing question.
No. It's a very nice question. Like, would you wear a white bikini on the beach, or would you say I can't because my vagina's bulging is going to really bother people?
Oh, great question. Jimmy likes a
Jimmy's
particular type.
Infatuation with vaginas that look like a sideways chimp's mouth.
I feel like
yeah.
I feel like this is one of those questions on the list. The guy that had those women tied up in Cleveland for 10 years. Just to ask them.
Jimmy likes a sloppy sandwich,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
It's not necessarily true. It wouldn't matter to me. It's about who the people are.
Right.
Jimmy likes a vagina that looks like an explosion at the Steakums factory.
Yeah. It's been described many ways by
Yes.
Jim Norton.
Many ways.
Yeah.
You want to take that question on, ladies?
Yeah.
Is
I
it,
wear a white bikini.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
cool.
could.
Yeah, I don't really see the problem either. I
Yeah.
don't know why you seem to think it's a problem.
Hey.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Nice.
A feminist twist onto the show, Jim.
No,
Wow.
Funky.
let me
Point Kelly.
let me rephrase.
He was saying just the opposite.
I was saying just
You might
the
want to
opposite.
phrase it delicately as a 3-year-old just walked in the room in the back.
All right. Well, here's the thing. Now, no, I was saying because I think society a lot of times gives the protruding big vagina a bad name. I happen to defend that vehemently in all walks of life.
You're right.
Like a lot of times, a woman with a large clitoris has been shamed. Oh, hey, elephant trunk clit, or whatever it is. Oh, look at you and your giant lips, and
The
she's,
nerve.
oh, gee, she's hurt. And I defend that. So I think the white bikini on a larger vagina is appropriate.
You're
So,
quite a guy.
yeah, I'm good like
Yeah,
that. So I was wondering
yeah.
if either one of you would be ashamed to wear a white bikini.
He was hoping
He was hoping you'd be
We
ashamed.
would be ashamed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd go,
Sorry.
no, I had to put it in
Sorry.
the locker when I changed my
Nice
clothes.
tight like a cherry stone clam. That's good. One of those unshuckable clams. I like that. Where the guy has to put it down and go, fuck this. Can't open it. Nice.
See, I don't like that.
What?
I don't need that. An unshuckable clam.
What do you like?
I want it to look like just fucking the 2 shells with sashimi piled on it.
He's a romantic, isn't he, Colin?
Oh, my God.
God, I love him.
Sure conjures up an image.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly why I came here.
Yeah.
if we're going the delicious treat route, I mean,
Yes.
I might as well go all in.
Yeah.
Am I
Wow.
asking sexy questions?
This is quite.
What's a good question? Maybe somebody from the audience would have a good question I could ask one of the girls.
Oh.
All right.
That,
Yeah,
Sam
you guys know what
Roberts.
Jimmy likes. Anyone have a question for the ladies?
Yeah, ask
In the back there.
Right
On
back
Jimmy's
there.
behalf?
Yeah, but be nice. The girls are very nice.
Troy got fired from his job. I'm glad to see Sam really is in charge.
Oh,
Yes.
That's right.
Very busy.
Sam looks like a Montreal resident, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Like a hipster in Montreal.
How many people have spoken French to you immediately?
Everybody speaks French here.
Wow.
Good answer.
Everybody speaks French here. It's like they got a different word for
You
everything.
got your number.
Yeah. Sir?
Salut Sam, comment ça va?
Oh.
I have a question for the. Actually, I have a question for the friend. How awkward is this?
Very good.
Yeah, they're just friends.
But is the friend trying to, get something going with her?
Were you?
Were you trying to get... No?
No.
Okay.
He's like, yeah.
A friend is a friend.
No means yes.
That was a question on Jimmy's behalf. Anyone have a question?
Yeah,
For the lovely lady.
I
Ah,
Sam,
Sam
the
Roberts.
second row over
I
here.
asked him the question.
Yeah.
That serial, remember the serial killer on a dating game? What about the question they asked
Yes.
him?
Yes.
Yes, long arms McGillicuddy. Yes, this guy.
Oh.
He's got big arms.
Have you ever worked at like an animal shelter and had to milk cats?
Oh, wow.
Delicate squeezing.
Wow.
That's a.
What the?
I didn't even know they milk cats.
They don't.
I think he's implying...
I think you caught somebody jerking a cat off and they lied to you over their cereal.
I might be wrong, but I think he's implying the fact that Jimmy does like having his nipples tweaked.
Oh. I like my nipples toyed with. Sometimes I'll just brush them like this, and I'm like, that was delightful. Like I like a nice brush of the nipple.
Would you just put on a disgusted face if you had to deal with that?
No, I don't think so.
No? You'd find that, like, sexy?
The cat thing or
The nipples.
No, but
No.
that was just weird.
That is weird, but I saw where he was going there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's strange.
No, you don't think that's strange? You'd be into that. Oh.
Now, how do you feel about spanking a gentleman? As a theory, do you think spanking a gentleman while he's over your knee with his trousers pulled down,
sobbing softly?
yes, with
In
his
that case, you'd probably have to.
oh, I didn't have to.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Couple of good swats, right?
Yeah, because most women like to be spanked, but a lot of them don't like doing the spanking.
No, they don't. But then they get into it. If you just they get a lot of hostility in women comes out if you let it come out. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On a 1 to 10 scale, let's say, 5 being just normal, average sexual conduct.
A 1 to 10 scale.
Yeah.
You don't have to say 5 was
no, because but it
the
doesn't.
middle of that would be a 5.
But Carl, 1 isn't the base here. 5 is. Because 5 would be normal sexual conduct. 10 is outlandishly perverse. And 1 is a bore in bed.
No, it ain't.
Oh, no. It's not an age scale, Uncle Paul.
You're a goddamn liar.
Uncle Paul is just
Bigot.
despicable. How would you? Where would you place yourself in your sexual prowess? And
I don't want to tell everyone.
Good
It's
point.
Giving it away.
it's just a number. Are you really fucking crazy?
It's just a number, which is what he said to his last 3
feel like
girlfriends.
if I
Yes, it's just a number. I told the DA.
I feel like if I tell you the real number, everyone's going to think I'm putting you on. And
Oh,
if
it's
I pick
All
if I
right.
pick something in the middle, it's like.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say 5's.
No, whatever's
average.
on.
5 is
whatever,
average.
We won't think you're putting us on. We won't because just the way
Okay,
you.
well, just for the sake of things and being a lady, I'm going to say 8.
Nice.
But she means 10. She's crazy.
She's nodding.
She's a little nutty. Yeah.
I like when she said it. She said it with total conviction and confidence.
Yes,
There's no
yes.
like acting. She's like, look, I know what I do.
Kelly, what about you?
I was going to say 7, but I guess I
Yeah.
better say 8 now.
Nah, 7.
seven's fine.
7's
All right.
I
probably.
think 7.
She's conservative. She's an accountant, so she's like, hey,
Yeah,
7's the good number.
Yes, better to err on the side of caution.
That's right.
Exactly. Sometimes it's missionary with my shoes off. Yeah. She's a wild woman.
Only on special days.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they're both pretty good.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a tough choice, Jimmy.
They're both
Yeah.
fucking great.
Very well
Give me a lunch to
maintained
remember.
tootsies.
We can. We do have to take a break.
Yes, we do. We've been
So
going
maybe
too
maybe you could think about it. We could come back, ask more questions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe they'll tweak your nipples or something. Ooh.
You're both staying for the show, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. By the way, do we have donuts today for the crowd?
Donuts.
All right, good.
Oh.
We have treats for the crowd.
Oh, very nice. All right, we'll take a break. We'll
Yes.
hand out the donuts.
And thank you to the gals who are very good sports.
Yeah, we'll figure out. Yeah, we'll bring them back up on the couch.
Yes.
Colin Quinn, you're sticking around.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back at the Just for Laughs Festival here in Montreal, Canada.
The Opie and Anthony Show on Sirius XM. More from Just for Laughs Montreal coming up.
Crime, things like this, gang-related violence.
it's going to be minorities. Black on white crime. LA gangs just wiping each other out. Black on black crime. Black on white crime. Fucking behave. How about you do that? Make a movie called Rolling for Behave. Tell them to behave. I wanna see you make a movie called Rolling for Behave. Rolling for Behave. Tell them to behave. I wanna see you make a movie called Rolling for Behave. Rolling for Behave. Tell them to behave. I wanna see you make a movie called Rolling for Behave. Rolling for Behave. Tell them to behave. I wanna see you make a movie called Rolling for Behave.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Live from Just for Laughs in Montreal.
Amazing. What a crowd. What a crowd.
Yeah, hey. Live from Montreal.
Yes.
Canada. We're enjoying
Yes.
our time up here in
Yes.
Montreal. It's awesome.
Certainly are.
Love
What
it
a-
up here.
Who decided that Sam was going to be the crowd warmer up?
Yeah. Yeah, really, it's not
Could
working.
not find a more disdainful warm-up guy.
You don't think he's likable and warm?
No, I just think his natural contempt oozes through, and he really doesn't want to warm people up.
We're going to go back to the dating game in a little bit.
Yes.
Jimmy,
Yeah, what the hell?
Any thoughts during the break?
Hard to say. They're both fantastic. They're both beautiful and really nice and kind of open. I think they're both perverted.
Yeah.
And I say that with great affection. It's hard to say. They're both really nice.
So we're going to have to up
Beautiful, nice girls.
We're going to have to up the ante then to get a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
Ooh.
figure it out.
The winner is the one that doesn't have to
She's
go on the date.
wincing. Yeah.
Which one is wincing? The girl from
Kelly.
Toronto?
Why are you wincing, Kelly? We wouldn't do anything unpleasant.
I've heard the show. I know what.
She knows what goes
Oh,
on.
man.
She knows the soft cell setup when she hears one.
Oh, I didn't save up any logs to dump on Jimmy's chest. Oh, silly me.
Well, the other one doesn't know what that's about because she's new to the show.
That story I told about shitting in Bob's tub was a joke.
Oh, now she's not interested.
Yeah. Oh,
She's
I was
out.
turning her on.
I really blow it quickly. Did your friend say anything bad about me? What? All right.
Okay.
He's a good boy.
All right, we're going to get back to that. We
Yeah.
got Chris DiStefano back stage.
Where is he?
We want to give him another shot because he didn't talk yesterday.
What happened?
He was a little nervous, Colin.
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he nervous? He was a lot of guys.
He was a little
There
nervous.
he is. Come on.
You were a little nervous, Chris, right?
Take a seat.
How you doing, buddy?
He was busy lifting the couch full of comics.
Were you nervous yesterday?
No, you know what? It wasn't that I was nervous. It was, I just, all the guys on the couch have done the show a bunch before. It's my first time. I kind of felt like, and Bobby was really just aggressive. So I kind of felt like Spider from Goodfellas. Like, if I fucking say anything, he's going to rip my face, shoot me.
You get shot in the foot.
I felt like Michael Imperioli, yeah. But, it was good.
Yeah.
Fucking
I'm
got to
glad
make
you're
fun
bringing
of
up that
DeRosa's
Bobby.
tattoo.
I'm glad you're bringing up that Bobby was aggressive.
Yeah.
He was uncomfortably aggressive yesterday. I don't know what the fuck
That's
that was
because he's
about.
heading off all the insults.
I think he's
at the
had it with
pass.
the fat joke, so he's like, fuck you
Yeah.
all. I'm going to beat the shit out of all of you.
He comes out of the gate like a maniac
We
just to
said
take
hi.
away from that.
We said hi, and he was ripping our faces off.
You know how you know Bob's mad about something? If you say something, if you joke with him, and he goes, "Really, dude?" and you're like, "Oh fuck, I pissed him off."
Yeah, with that look in his eyes.
Yeah.
He's seen some things, that guy.
Yeah, Bob's had it with all
No,
of
he
us.
figures he'll head it off at the pass and fucking
But
attack you
meanwhile,
first.
But the story he told, the narrative of Bob yesterday when I saw him was like, I come there 1 hour sleep, everybody just starts attacking me. I couldn't say anything. They're calling me fat. They're making fun of my eye.
I don't
He
think
told
that
just the
happened.
opposite story.
I don't think that happened.
No, it didn't.
I think that's what he thinks is happening in his head.
How would you feel if he was just sitting
We
there
said
with
hi.
dumb sunglasses on?
I know he had the sunglasses on the whole time.
How do we not fucking talk about that?
Dolt. Yeah.
Scratch my corny at the what?
And then fucking.
Ow.
Fucking Joe DeRosa just talking about. We couldn't stop him talking about how much he wants to suck dick. That's all he was fucking talking about.
Jesus Christ, it's okay to think it.
Colin, we were trying to move on, and he kept going back to the point that, he wants to suck a dick.
Bailey J.
Oh.
Not like it's a guy, it's a girl.
It was the conversation at the steak.
Compromise.
It was the conversation at the steak dinner.
A dick and balls.
We think Joe might,
Yeah, Joe's ready to make the move.
He's ready to make the move.
And it's great.
That's why you're having like the hyper masculine kid like this big whop over here on the show. Right?
Just fucking came in.
He's an enforcer.
This kid looks like an ass kicker, right, Chris?
Yeah, he looks like a problem.
Yeah.
He could be a problem.
I think people think that about me, but I don't get into many fights, man. I always try to talk it out, but like I said yesterday, there was a couple of times, one time in my life, I really snapped. And but that was about it.
Baseball bat time.
Baseball bat to the back of the head. That was the only thing that I did.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't, and it's
racial incident.
Exactly.
With some slurs thrown.
Yeah. What was he doing? Waiting for a bus in Howard Beach, and you took care of it?
You're in the wrong neighborhood, guy.
How many times has he said that?
Yeah, guy. It's a bad thing. Oh, what's up, guy?
Yeah.
All right, calm down. It's fucking. We were playing basketball, and kid fouled me. And fucking just went home and got a baseball bat.
I happen to have a bat on me at the basketball game.
No, he went home and got the bat, which is worse.
All right, you're a psycho.
Plenty of time to
you
think about it.
You had plenty of time to calm down, but you still went back with the baseball bat and gave him a shot.
It was a time in my life where I was really like exercising a lot, and I was taking this thing called NO Explode, which just fucking makes you lose your mind. I almost had like 3 heart attacks when I was 19 from it. This kid fouled me, and I just fucking went nuts.
Yeah.
And I fucking lost it. And my mother was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And I was like, "Fucking kid fouled me, Mom."
Wow.
How long?
I want pancakes.
How long was the walk home?
It's about a 5-minute walk.
Holy shit.
Plenty of time to cool off.
Yeah, no, I fucking my heart. I had to go to. I honestly had to go to the hospital twice taking that shit.
Wow.
And the doctor's like, "You got to stop." I was like, "But I got to get fucking ripped." So I'd rather have my heart explode.
Yeah. Did he apologize after he fouled you?
Or after he got hit with the bat?
Well, no, it was a whole big thing. His father was going to press charges on me, and then my father paid his father a visit and was like, I don't know what happened.
Give him an envelope full of money.
Yeah. No charges were ever pressed,
What did your father say, you think?
I don't know. I have no idea what my dad said. He would handle situations like that and never tell me what happened.
We could work this out like gentlemen.
Yeah. The problem always went away, though.
Kids, kids, they lose their heads 10%.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Yeah. What can we do?
That's all you do. What are you going to do? And then everything's cool.
There actually is another situation where I snapped. I just I remember
shit.
this. I'm sorry. It's honestly, it's just all coming back.
You were on a date and she said no.
Yes.
But this is a situation that I think most of guys would snap. So, and this is one time where I did see my father. It happened in front of me. So 9/11 happened, right? My mother worked in the building. She was okay, but she worked on like the fucking 95th floor.
Holy shit.
I didn't speak to her. I didn't know where she was, whatever. I went to all-boy Catholic high school. I start I lose my emotions. I start hysterical crying, just going crazy. This kid, Frank, starts laughing at me.
Uh-oh.
So I took a chair and I broke it over his head.
Wow.
Like over his shoulder, though. And, that was a big issue.
Yeah, sure.
Catholic high school. And so they were going to throw me out of school. They were going to expel me from school.
Till it was all put in perspective of 9/11.
Yeah. Well, so I call my dad right away, and I'm like, "Dad, I'm going to get thrown out of school." He goes, "No, you're not. Nothing's going to happen. Don't worry about it." So we get off. We had off the next day, off Wednesday. we go back Thursday. I go back to school Thursday. I just tried to show up like Larry David when he said he got fired.
Yeah.
And then he just showed up. Like, that's what happened. I just showed up, and they were like, DeStefano, you're expelled. So call my dad again. I said, Dad, they're going to throw me out. He goes, I'm going to be there in 10 minutes. I was like, you live on Staten Island. We're in Queens. He goes, I'll fucking be there in 10 minutes.
Wow.
He shows up in like 12 minutes with New York Yankees batting practice jacket, a coffee, and flip-flops. And he goes, I need a meeting with the principal. And
I need to sit down with the principal.
Listen, Brother Alphonse, we got to talk about this.
Well, and he says, and they're like, well, you can't just get a meeting, And he goes, just give me a meeting with the principal. So we go, we sit down with the principal, and I swear this is all true. I'm not making any of this up. The principal says he's expelled. And my dad said, there's got to be another situation. There's got to be another. We have to figure something out. The kid thought his mother was dead. He was getting laughed at. Come on, wouldn't you do what he did? And the brother was like, well, no, I'm a man of faith, and he said to my dad, aren't you a man of faith? And my dad was very specific. He goes, I lost my faith September 6, 1979.
Oh, Jesus.
And he was in prison at the time, so I think something might have happened.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That I wouldn't want to ask you. And then he just looked at me, and I was like, all right, sorry. Head down.
There's a date he remembers.
Yeah, I was like, sorry, Dad.
Wow.
And then he really goes, and then he really does. He says, he says to my dad, what part don't you understand, Mrs. Stefano? Your kid is thrown out. And then my dad takes like a deep breath. He got fucking beyond pissed. I think because, number one, he just revealed the fact to his son that he got fucked in the ass in jail in some weird way. And, number two, he fucking, my dad type of guy, like at that time, he just didn't say that type of stuff to him.
Yeah.
So he says, brother Roy was his name. Brother Roy. I'm going to give you two choices right now. That's what he says.
Oh, shit.
He says, the second one's really going to suck for you. And he goes, choice number one, we work something out right now. Choice number two, and he said, again, this is going to suck. I'm going to come over that table and break both your kneecaps. And then he says, I know you're going to think that I just heard that from a movie. I'm the guy they write the movies about. So I was like, holy shit. And then he stands up in front of the door.
Waiting for the answer.
And says, I'll call 911 right now. He says, I'd rather go to prison for the next 15 years than have my kid get thrown out and have to listen to his mother's fucking mouth. He said, so you make the choice, make the right one. White as a ghost. And he says, well, what do you want to do? And I was on the basketball team at the time. And my father was like, well, let's just expel him from the basketball team. I was like, fuck that, Dad. Break his kneecaps. I want to play ball. And that's what wound up happening. And then actually they became friends somehow by the time of graduation. But I got expelled from the basketball team.
Who became friends?
But my dad and the brother and the principal became friends after that. But it was that was like the second time I snapped that I just remembered. And then I almost got thrown out of school for it. But instead I just lost a basketball scholarship.
Oh, wow.
But,
man, that...
Yeah, and then my dad, revealed
the real
a specific
deal.
thing. Yeah. And then I started, want to become a comic. After that, I felt the pain. I was like, oh, shit.
Couldn't go into the family
What
business.
high school was this?
Archbishop Malloy.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you started for them.
Yeah, well, I was...
I know that Queens basketball. Yeah, my brother played for Ford, so I don't want to hear his scholarship.
No insult, but you don't seem quite tall enough for a basketball.
Well, I was, like 40 pounds lighter and just fucking like ripped. Yeah, I was ripped and I was just like very aggressive.
Plus, he was hard to stop scoring because if you fouled him, he'd go home and get the bat.
Right. So there were no chairs.
You drive the lane.
You do that.
Now my team was good though. We were top 10 in the country.
Yeah, Malloy.
Yeah, we were fucking.
You got to rep. Everyone's sitting on beanbag chairs.
Yeah. We had a couple of kids go to the NBA. So it was fucking pretty. Yeah, on my one team, which is
not white though.
No chance.
Yeah.
No white. The baseball kid Mike Baxter, he played for the Mets. White guy. We were in the same homeroom. He saw that whole shit go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking.
Holy shit.
He saw the whole shit. And I
tell him to give you free Mets tickets, so the same will happen to him.
That's it.
Throw that weight around.
Yeah. Wow. Another kid in my high school class was a Golden Gloves boxer. Then also in my class was the Cannibal Cop. That guy a couple of years. We were also.
What's his name? Gabriel something?
Gilberto Val.
Oh, Gilberto, right.
Another true thing. We took Christian. The Cannibal Cop. Was the guy who in New York City? What was it? Maybe 6 months ago. He got busted because he wanted to eat. He wanted to cook and eat women.
His wife, yeah.
It was his wife and a whole bunch of other women, which I found out actually a couple of weeks ago that number 3 on his list. I actually used to hook up with her. She was pretty hot. But he was a fucking. I was like, yo, you were number 3. You were close to getting fucked. I was like, but I was in Christian marriage class with this kid, and I would always remember we had to have that egg, like it's supposed to be a boy and a girl, but all boy Catholic high schools was just fucking me and him, two husbands, and we had this egg, and he always would say, let's just fucking crack the egg and eat it. You want to crack the egg?
Oh, wow.
10 years later, it turns out he fucking wants to boil women in a pot. I was like, you psycho.
Wow.
I grew up in Christian marriage.
And if anyone doesn't remember the case, he's a New York City cop, and he was online with some guy in England, and they were talking about like cannibalism as a sexual thing, but he was actually like giving details of his wife's jogging route, and I don't know how he got convicted, because they said it went way beyond fantasy and very deeply.
Because he never did it.
No, he
never
didn't
really ate anybody, and he talked about it online, like Jimmy said, and they convicted him of some kind of fucking crime.
He was plotting to do it. I don't know what details they came out that they said he was for real.
Well, I know a couple of guys who know his family. So one of the guys I know was in the courtroom. Came in the courtroom with them and said that the prosecution said what they think swayed the jury is the prosecution said if we found, because they found this guy at the last second with fucking shovels and pots
ready to go,
knives. They were like, if we found a terrorist with all the fucking bombs about to press the button and we caught him, is that not attempted murder? Is that not attempted terrorism? And the jury was like, I guess it is. So now this kid's going to get life.
Although
with the same age, he's going to get life in prison.
It could, again, I'm not defending him, but he could be like just a weird ritualistic sexual thing for him to buy, knowing deep down he's never going to do it.
Yeah.
I
Why'd
know
you say
him.
you're not defending him?
Yeah,
because that could be it. I don't know.
Particular defense he's ever had in his life.
He was like a sex nut, in high school. I mean, with the egg, he always, in all boy Catholic high school, if you walked with your book bag in front, you're like, fucking boner, you have a boner. 24/7, this kid had a boner. Always with his book bag in front.
Wow.
And it was a weird thing. It's like maybe it's just, and he wasn't gay or nothing. It's just fucking kids can't stop thinking about sex.
I like that he passed the psych for the police department very handily.
Yeah, that's
apparently he was
right
close
there.
to making detective.
Wow.
I'm friends with one of the girls. She's a porn girl, and she was in one of the videos that was found on his computer. We talked about him when I saw her.
Small world.
It really is, and she does weird lesbian fetish porn. And she goes, and that cannibal, that cop, and she's like, I was in one of the, because she was like, did one where they cooked her and ate her or whatever, and she's like, it was so silly on the set, we were all joking about it, it wasn't sexy to us.
Crazy ass fetish.
And,
crazy.
And
you want to eat somebody.
Yeah, and so he came up. She was lovely. I got nowhere with her, by the way. Nowhere.
Hey, Sammy from Queens. He wants to back you up about the neighborhood. All right, put some headphones on if you got him close.
Oh, we're taking a call?
Why not? Let's see if this works.
Can the audience hear it or no?
Of course not.
They'll be able to hear?
I'll put it through the
Did he
monitor.
switch his carrier for this call? It's very expensive.
Very expensive.
These guys are doing great in the corner, setting up this whole fucking place. Thanks again, guys. Sammy, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, boys? Hey, Chris, it's Sammy Rodriguez from Ridgewood.
Hey, Sammy.
Boy.
What's up?
How you doing, Sam?
That was
How you
not
doing,
a
brother?
recognized.
Well, listen.
He gave, let me put that look in words. Who the fuck are you? That's pretty much.
And hold on, Sammy, hold on. We'll say that for the record. You're saying you're this guy from Ridgewood. We don't know who he is. So
I don't know.
say that.
I don't know who you are.
Sammy from Metropolitan.
Right.
We'll see him no more.
I am from St. Matthias. He knows who I am. I know his dad. I back up all this shit. His dad's a nice, sweet guy, but you can't cross him. Don't cross his father. But I know his dad for a long time.
Now I know. Now I'm recognizing your voice. I think you're one of the guys that may have crossed my father.
Oh, no. I was on his side.
Nah, I'm joking. Nah, I know. You're good. I remember you now,
How's
Sam.
that wheelchair?
He's from the candy store.
I need some men to explode, Sammy. I'm getting fucking weak.
Okay. That's all I wanted to say, Chris. I wanted to back you up. I've been following your comedy, and you're doing pretty good.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Pretty good. He's blowing up.
It's always my father and his friends are always fucking just a jab at the end.
Yeah.
It's always,
hey, you doing? Pretty good.
I was on Letterman 3 weeks ago. And my dad comes to me. He was like, "It was fucking good, but you're not hosting the show, but it was good. It was good because I'm not Letterman. I'm."
Did you talk to him at the end when he came over to you?
Letterman, yeah,
Cool.
I did. Yeah, it was cool. Talked for a couple of minutes. John Travolta was on the show with me, so that was the fucking thing.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Gee, my mother was going crazy 2 days, and my father was like, "You better clench your ass cheeks, kid." You know what I'm saying? Johnny T.
Did you meet him?
Oh my God, boy, did I meet him!
Really?
Oh yeah, he was he was the first guest, and I was do my stand up next, and he came back and he said, "You have on a beautiful suit." And I said, "Thanks."
Oh.
And he said, "Are you nervous?" I was like, "Well, now I am." Jesus Christ! Holy shit! And then I'm telling you, man, it's not. I fucking looked into his eyes, and that guy's eyes are fucking piercing.
Yeah.
Light crystal blue, like the ocean. It was amazing.
Let me ask you something. Are you going to remember a date like your father did?
It's all natural. It comes out.
That Letterman date.
Oh Jesus!
Etched
It was
in your mind.
And,
Wow.
Yeah, and he just
Yeah.
fucking, and he was, that Scientology shit. Like he put his hand on my chest. He was like, "Just go out there and come from a place of strength." And I was like, "Do you want to fuck? What's going on?"
Yeah. Are you trying to
You
fuck
thought
me?
that was Scientology?
Yeah, and then it really did calm me down. I was fucking nervous. It was my first time doing it.
What does that mean? Come from a place of strength? That's great advice, but I wouldn't know how to do that. As I wallow in weakness.
Well, what he said was, he said, "Come from a place of strength," and he said, "All the work is done. Now just go out and have fun." And I think what he meant by that is like, I went through the fucking audition process and strenuous waiting for the call, and he's like, "Now just go have fun."
I think Chris is a Scientologist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know if Chris is a Scientologist or recently was sodomized into being one.
Piercing blue eyes of John Travolta.
It's like touching you, though, like Jesus.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And I swear, this is true. I got that advice, and then like a classic, guy, I felt on top of the world, and then I wanted to go downtown and feel like a piece of shit 2 hours after I do Letterman. I did comedy for 7 people from Sweden who don't speak English.
Man.
Fucking Village Lantern. And Tracy Morgan was there, and he said to me, I swear this is, and I don't know what the fuck he meant, and then he walked away.
That's Tracy.
My girlfriend was like, Tracy, Chris just did Letterman. He goes, "Oh, that's, for real, take a walk with me." So we're walking down the block, and then he said 2 things. He said, "Number 1, your girl's toes look mad good, painted like Skittles. I like that shit." Taste the rainbow, son. She's nice. And then he said, back to back, he goes, 2 things I want to tell you right now. Working hard is different than commitment, and pregnant pussies stay wet. I swear to God, and then
You
walked
don't even
away.
have to swear to God.
Yeah, we know.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
That's actually better advice than I was expecting.
Yeah.
And then just walked away. So you're doing good.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. Thanks, Trace.
Life is like a fruit roll-up.
Yeah.
It's sweet and then you peel it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The fuck do you mean?
Life is like a box of chocolates with stretch marks.
Yeah, Tracy is a weird guy, man.
Very good.
But that's,
Congratulations on
that's
Letterman.
good.
Oh, thanks,
yeah,
man.
that is
Yeah.
pretty
Thank
goddamn
you.
The
good.
set killed too, man.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Chris
Thank you.
Stefano.
That's a great fucking room to do stand-up in. I've done it twice, but it's
braggart.
Well, I'm a lot older than Chris too. It's a little humiliating. He did it at a much younger age than I did, and it's like a fucking regular theater gig. It's a beautiful Ed Sullivan Theater, a lovely space. I had nothing. I
was thinking that while you were saying it.
Believe me, I was thinking of it too.
Fuck?
I was gonna just trying to bond and say it was a good theater, but then I'm like, it's not about me.
You just wanted to tell people that you also did.
Everybody knows.
Like, I would then say something like, I remember when I did Letterman too. It was very exciting.
Yeah.
Which then lets everyone know, oh wow, he did Letterman too.
Yeah.
Carl?
I did it a couple of times.
All
But I don't
right.
like the fact that he barely fucking talked to me in the breaks. He just sits there.
Yeah.
Oh, so what you're saying is that's Colin's way of saying he did panel, and
No.
Right. Very good.
No, I did the thing, but then they sat me down once, but he didn't even say a word to me.
All right, we didn't sit down. We talked to Dave at the end. He came over and he was standing up and we chatted with him.
Oh, look who's here.
Mark Maron has arrived.
Mark Maron.
Hi, Mark.
Take a seat.
You know,
Wow.
what's up, Mark?
The
Good to
lovely
see you, buddy.
Mark Maron. It's like, I can't stand when these guys get TV shows because you were fucking like just Mark Maron, the comic guy. And now I'm like, I saw him on TV, and it makes you're a different guy now.
Yeah, now
You're
I'm
the
just
TV guy.
Yeah, I'm just that asshole on television.
Right.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking like all kind of ooh.
No, don't do it.
No, I swear.
No, just stay. Let's keep it the way it was.
It's very funny.
What the fuck's wrong with Mark? Let's just keep it there.
Do you know Chris
okay.
DiStefano? Do you know Chris? Is very funny. I know you know
So,
Colin.
Mark,
Do you know
how are
him?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good, man. How you doing?
Don't cross his father.
No,
Be nice.
Trust us.
Be nice to him.
Trust us. Don't even cross him. He'll fucking lay a chair over your head.
No, not.
Ouch.
I don't got any NO explode in me, so.
No.
Chair.
Yeah, you are. You're looking weak.
I know, I am. I feel weak.
Get your hands on some of that. You go to the Canadian pharmacy, you pick up heroin. Whatever you need, my friend. I love that. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, what do you want? Codeine. What do you need that for? Yeah, I have some back pain. Whoa, right. Okie doke. Here you go. Whoa, that's
No
all
problem.
it takes.
Yeah.
Love it.
Mark, how's the engagement? You announced that on our show that you're getting married.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a little difficult.
Again?
Yeah, already.
Why?
Already.
Well, you know, it's weird when you get engaged. A couple things happen. There's supposed to be joy there. That didn't happen.
They're supposed to.
Yeah,
Yes.
but no. As soon as you get engaged, I just find myself now I'm overly critical of her. Like, you know, I'm sitting there looking at her like, oh no, you know, like a lot of that.
Because now it's not just a girlfriend. Now it's the future wife.
Right. And I thought, you know, I got engaged. It buy me a little time. But now every day it's like, when's the wedding? When is the wedding? Where are we going to have the wedding?
Boy.
And we actually had a fight a couple nights ago over that. Like because at some point, like, I don't know if this is true for everybody, but she goes, well, what kind of wedding you want? I'm like, I'm not the fucking girl. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that your choice? And it became it's sort of a big deal. And so because of that fight, we almost weren't engaged anymore.
Wow.
Yeah. So I need to.
They want to feel though that the guy is as excited as they are. So when they say what kind of wedding, they expect you to go, oh yeah, I want this. That.
Oh no, I don't. What I say is I've been married twice. This is number 3.
It's nothing to me.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not gonna.
Oh, you should.
You can't
say
say that.
Nothing. It means nothing to me. It is a one-sided contract I'm about to enter into.
Outside of that, it's going pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Do you know what year you're getting married?
Well, imagine next year.
Oh,
Jim.
it is next year?
Yeah, I mean, I can't.
Date not set.
No, that's a big problem for them too. I mean, I really thought it would buy me a little time, but it's not.
And it's her first.
Yeah, it's her first.
So she wants the whole deal.
No, she doesn't. It's beautiful.
Oh.
She's like, she said, no, I just want it to be us. And then she said, your mother can come, but I'd rather she didn't.
Wow.
My father said that a lot.
So what she wants to do is just get married, the two of us, so it's our day, and then she wants to take a trip and then maybe have a party for other people. No, it's great.
Let me tell you how that won't work out. Because you don't invite people, they get mad. You invite 1 or 2 people, now you have to invite other people because they'll get mad that you invited somebody.
Yeah.
And you can't invite nobody because there's people that are very close to you. So it's going to be quite a few people.
It's going to be 400 people.
Yeah, it's just...
This leads to a 400 people
I
wedding.
tried that. I was like, I don't want... At my lovely wedding that I had at a place that later became a strip club in Comac.
In honor of your failed wedding?
Yes,
it became a strip club
in honor of my failed wedding. It became a strip club.
Was it a
the
catering
accountant
hall?
that used to do mine and Opie's taxes did it in the basement of the same strip club that I got married in. It's all one whole big melange of shit. We didn't want to invite anybody.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, my mother has to.
Right.
And then I'm like, well, now if your mother comes and my mother finds out and that I didn't invite her, so then you got to invite that. And now what's Mom going to come alone? No. She needs fucking Sal with her. And this one needs that. And then the fucking brother and sister now have, and before you know it, full house.
400 people.
Well, the second...
What were you asking? Sorry, Mark. What were you asking, Colin? You were asking me.
I was asking if it was a catering hall. First, I'd like to know for an episode of the fucking talk. Now, listen. Now, I'd like to ask if it was a...
You asshole. That's what
I want the name of that catering hall that you got married in Comac.
Oh, well, it's now called...
It had to be like the Debonair.
The Debonair. It was the Inn at the Crossroads, right, where Jericho and 347 split in Comac.
I bet the DeStefanos have a piece of that, too, right?
Yeah, of course.
We may.
I think I saw you at the door a couple of times. That was wonderful. What a wedding. What a wedding that was. It was the place my mom worked at.
I did the small wedding, the second one, and that didn't work out. I mean, I got married in the backyard for the second wife, and that happened pretty quickly. And the rules on that one, I think, was no fathers. So there were no fathers at this one. Yeah, so you know that's going to work out.
A little
When she
baggage,
says,
yeah.
When she says, "I don't want my dad here," I'm like, "All right, this is not a red flag.
That's
good."
good. Oh my God!
I'll just step into that role, I guess, is what's going to happen. So,
the steamer trunk of baggage.
yeah, but I knew it, and I kind of know it this time too. But I'm older now, so I figure I'm tired. She wants to have a kid, so I think that's what.
No, that's okay.
No, that was not what that look was.
Well, he doesn't like kids.
I was just thinking it on my own.
Unless
Again,
he's dating them.
I was thinking it personally,
yourself?
not anybody. Everybody I've seen that has had kids, Opie and stuff, and
Yeah.
Travis, they love it.
It changes your life, right? And that's a good reason to have a
changes
kid.
your
to
life,
change
Mark.
your life.
Change your life.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I want to have a kid because I don't feel good about me.
Well, yeah.
Isn't that the reason people have children?
That's kind of why I don't want to. I kind of like the fact that I could just fucking, walk around. I don't have to worry about looking at my pool if there's fucking something at the bottom. It's great.
Yeah, that's the last thing you need when you're taking a dip.
Whoops.
To see that little shoe toy. Oh, boy. A shoe.
I don't need that shit.
It's all going well. It's going to be good.
That's good.
I'm excited about it. I love her. It's crazy, but the neighbors haven't called the cops or anything, so we're on a better trajectory.
Has every girl you've been with had some kind of father issue?
Don't they all?
Do you go for? I'm assuming they do, and the ones that say they don't are full of shit.
Yeah, the ones they say that don't, they're kind of boring. I mean, if people don't really have it, if people aren't fucked up, I mean, they're not even on my radar. It's not even going to register, other than like, oh, what's that person doing?
I've had people tell me though after a while, because I apparently every ex-girlfriend I've ever had is batshit crazy, and I've had people go, maybe it's not them. Maybe you're big.
Absolutely,
and
that's
they
right.
start doing that, and I'm like, fuck, man, I don't even have anything to come back to.
I find if a woman is like, and I'm not just meeting somebody, but if I date somebody and they're attracted to me and they enjoy our sex, there has to be a problem there by default.
Something wrong.
I found that in my life, as soon as a woman says, I'm getting along so much better with my father, I'm 2 weeks away from a breakup.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And the one thing you don't want is to get together with a girl that has problems with the father, and then they have this makeup thing, and now he's in your fucking life.
Yeah, she's talking to him a lot. You're just an idiot. She made a mistake with.
Her dad's telling the same stories you've been telling her about the same shows. My favorite Martian. Where have I heard that? Oh, my boyfriend.
Yeah, when you could really carry on a real relatable conversation with the dad. Hey, I remember graduating that same year. It gets a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's the boat I'm in. Yeah.
Why don't we ask the
Why
don't we ask the future possible lunch dates if they have father issues?
That's a good question.
Go ahead.
We
Sam
got a
Roberts.
We got a yeah. All right.
You fucking twink.
Jimmy might go out on
there.
a date, Mark Maron, with one of these girls.
I met a couple of the gals here.
Yeah, I mean, he's still trying to figure it out.
Going over there, huh? All right. Any daddy issues?
They don't always know,
I know. That's why
they don't see that they have any issues. They're just not speaking to him, and they cry when they hear his name.
Here's the baggage my ex-wife had. As far as daddy issues goes. I guess she was probably 13, 14 years old. Christmas Day. Mm-hmm. Christmas Day.
Nice.
The dad walked out on the family on Christmas Day when she was 14. Got himself a whole new family.
Yeah.
And never spoke to the other family again. So Christmas was a joy with her. Every fucking, here comes Santa Claus, here comes oh, fuck. He fucked them up. Oh my God. Big time. Christmas Day. So every Christmas and Father's Day and anything to do with Dad just was a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Let's ask the girls there.
Anything?
Kelly?
How's your relationship with your dad, Kelly?
I guess if I said I had no daddy issues, you would know I was lying anyway. So maybe a little bit.
I could say the fact that you flew here alone to see this show leads me to believe that you don't have the Ward Cleaver type dad at home.
You're probably right.
Yeah. So when did he walk out?
I was 19.
19 when he decided he was just going to what? Take off? And was it another lady?
Yes, it was.
He was cheating on your mom?
Yes.
Well, it's nice he waited till you're at least legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you left his in childhood.
That's good.
Did you still talk to him?
Yes, oh yeah.
Oh, all right.
Did you know things were amiss before he left?
No, I was.
Oh, wow.
Well, afterwards, I was like, oh yeah, obviously.
In hindsight,
yes,
right?
Of course.
Yeah, whenever I walked into the bathroom, he was washing his dick in the sink.
Wow. Oh, my God.
This is the saddest dating game ever.
It is sad. Did your mom badmouth him a lot after that? Like,
Not too bad. It wasn't
wow.
too bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe she kept it to herself, because that's always the best thing. Because my mom and dad, believe it or not, didn't have the most ideal marriage either. and my dad pretty much got as far away from my mom that he could in the continental United States. And she badmouthed him a lot, which just made me want to go out there and live with it. It sounded great. What an asshole. He chases women, he drinks. This is fucking fantastic. I'm going to base my life on this. So you still talk to him.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But you think he's like, you can't be happy with what he did.
Yeah, you get over it.
All right. She never got over it. Never. That's good. Okay.
Now let's see what happens over
What do
here.
you got?
Yeah.
Top that.
Yeah, I don't know if I can.
What did your dad do?
My dad. Oh.
Cross-dresser?
No, my dad's
I like to wear women's clothing. Yes.
not quite. He's
No?
a very large man. He's very
Oh.
much a guy's guy. I grew up with a bunch of brothers.
Nagel?
What's that?
Thought his name was Nagel.
Nagel. No, it's Paul.
Huh?
Yay.
She doesn't get any of these jokes.
I have
She's
no
new
idea.
she's new to the program.
Yes.
She's never heard the show before.
No.
And she was the second choice of the friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Oh, wow.
Paul's just a character.
Let's recap 20 years of wonderfulness.
Character.
Yeah. So he's a large man.
A large man.
Still married to your mom?
Yes, they're still married.
Miserable?
No, he had a wife. He had a wife before he met my mom.
Ah, okay. This is a little evilness. Any family? You have any half brothers?
Yeah, I have two half brothers.
Half brothers.
I do.
Do they want to fuck you?
What?
Anthony!
I just say what everyone thinks.
Wow. That's fucking terrible. The question is, have they?
No, one of them is gay, so no.
Oh, well, Jimmy. Oh, wow, okay. I know. Oh, okay, so that is your dad can't be happy with that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying most dads don't want the thought of their son getting a
we're
big
Greek.
dick in their ass.
It's it's,
Greek?
We're Greek.
Ah, okay.
So,
You're Greek?
It's kind of mandatory.
It's a sexy national.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, comes with the flag.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, okay.
Are you 100% Greek?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Wow. Have you? Right? You know the stereotype. Right in the
I
old
remember the first time I heard the term Greek was my friend Dean Miller, who taught me. He was a little older and more advanced than I was, and he told me about getting Greeked. And I'm like, "What's that mean?" He's like, "Well, just go home and tell your mom that you want to get Greeked." So at home, I was telling my mom, "I really want to get Greeked, or I want to Greek somebody."
Called in your dad. Wow. Did she know what you meant?
Of course.
Wow.
Apparently, she was a better egg than I thought.
Oh, shit. All right, so...
is she answering that question? Or
Yeah, she doesn't have big
the
daddy.
second family
is she
thing?
answering the Greek question?
There's something going on
there.
there.
Before he met my mom, and then they ran away and got eloped, and they've been pretty happy ever since.
Did you ever have the feeling that he feels more strongly for the first family than you?
Oh.
No, we actually all get along pretty well, but he's got a pretty nasty, angry Greek temper, which can be pretty funny sometimes.
Oh, really? Funny. Oh,
Funny.
she says it's
Yeah,
funny.
funny.
Yeah, that's funny as she's in tears.
Yeah.
As he's throwing people out of the diner.
Yeah.
Too early. Too early. You want the peas carrots? Yeah.
Cheeseburger.
Brings home those dumb baskets with the pickles and coleslaw in it. Hey, pickle coleslaw. You want? Very good. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, well, that's not really anything. You win that one.
Oh, she didn't answer the other question. Terrible. He was asking about
the Greek thing. Either girl want to answer that.
What's that?
That's acceptable. I think people know that.
Oh,
I think it's understood.
No, but I mean, do you find that to be, not that you would do it, but do you find that to be an objectionable activity?
No, I don't.
Oh,
whoa.
Point.
Back to Toronto.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about Toronto?
I can't beat that.
Wow.
Damn. I'm not big on ass fucking. I mean, I've done it.
Whoa.
I'm just saying. I'm being honest.
Is that what we were even talking about?
We were dancing around that. My God.
Yes.
No. I'm just throwing that out there like I would no matter what you're talking about.
Jimmy, you ready to make a decision?
Did someone try and fuck you all up about it?
No.
No one's ever tried.
I'm going to give
Come
her
on.
that one. I'll
You were
give her
asleep.
that one.
Yeah. Drunk. Come on.
Then I wouldn't know.
No? Oh, okay.
You would know.
Yeah, if you woke up and you thought you sat in cranberry sauce.
Then I would know.
Yeah, you guys was psycho.
Hey, I was referencing an injury.
Wow. Oh, my God. Okay.
All right, Jimmy's not ready to make his decision yet.
No, they're both fantastic.
They are very
He's taking one of these
lovely
gals
girls.
to lunch there, Mark.
Beautiful girl.
To lunch.
Lovely.
Yeah. The one girl has never heard the show, and the other one's a pretty big fan.
Such a fan that she flew here alone from Toronto.
Well, then I think you should go with the one that you're going to surprise in a couple hours. You've got a whole new audience here to.
I've never had anybody want that on their chest before.
You might want to break that to her, Jimmy.
I thought this was lunch. Why are we showering?
You want to break that one to her, Jimmy?
Well, just, I've joked about being tinkled on.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a crazy thing I've joked about.
She's nodding.
Yeah.
She said she's an 8 as far as craziness in
Out
the
of 10.
sack.
She was being conservative.
She was lowering her number, though.
Yeah, she said an 8, but she was lowering it.
And
so
she wasn't bragging because we asked, and then,
We're thinking you're 10 crazy, which would probably include, a little squat over somebody, a little tinkle. Right?
Well, no, she spends 2 hours with Jim. She goes to 10.4.
Okay.
Get add percentage points.
That's it, with that crazy little sound girls make.
That's a girl pissing.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah. That's an amazing impression of a
You've
girl
never been
pissing.
in the bathroom when a girl's taking a leak?
No,
It's
I have,
hilarious.
but it didn't sound like a balloon.
No, it's like...
Yeah?
Yeah, it makes like a fucking wacky
Sounds like
sound.
a dentist drill.
It does. Yeah.
Now, did you work on that impression over time in the bathroom?
Yes, I was like, piss again. I got to get this straight. No, that's not quite it. There's more water. Drink.
I got it.
Yeah, I got this. I'm the fucking Rich Little of vaginas.
I'd buy that CD.
Yes.
What are you kidding me?
The Rich Little of vaginas
Yeah.
on sale now.
Just a pair of pussy lips doing Carson. I'll take Monday off.
I think he was actually here.
Impressions.
Wasn't he here the first week of the festival? Rich Little? No, the Rich Little of Vaginas. I
Yes,
think
the
was
Rich Little of vaginas was here.
He's a French act.
Club soda.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess
good
we'll
answer.
Are we any other questions, Jimmy, or we'll get back to the
We'll
ladies?
get back to them because
Yeah.
that was a good answer by both. They're both very honest. I prefer honesty over
Those guys are really close to you over there. I actually thought that hand was your leg. Was on your leg. Did you almost do that? Lean over and you're trying.
Are you working it a little
Are
bit?
you trying to bump the knuckles against the back of the thigh? That's what I do.
Just
on the bus.
feel a little bit,
I
right?
was thinking about it. I was hoping you guys wouldn't talk to her. I was working her before the show. I told her I was going to bring her to lovely Ronkonkoma, Long Island.
Is that where you're from? The conch. The conch.
We love the conch.
From Long Island. I worked in Ronkonkoma.
Where
for-
birds? You ever go to birds?
No, Forbidden Fruit though. You ever hear of that one? That's a gem.
That's a newer place.
I love the
guess.
Ronkonkoma strip clubs. Girls with the fucking bullet wound scars. Oh my God.
You go in for lunch and they're vacuuming the stage and shuffle away it and get back
Oh,
on
it's
stage.
fantastic.
Perfect.
Fucking lubing up the pole. They do that clean. I like when the stripper has to like get the Windex out.
Clean the mirror.
It's just cleaning the mirror. It's like, You don't
it's just
see
dance,
that.
Jesus.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Exactly.
Stop trying to class up the joint. Yeah. Wow, the conch. Nice. You came up just for this show, or you got business up here?
Well, I moved to Boston and was going to be up here for a bachelor party anyway, so I figure I leave at midnight,
Bachelor party.
get up here a little early.
Did you go to the bachelor party yet, or you gonna?
No, after this.
After
It
this?
starts.
Wow. What is it going to entail? A little strip club action?
Probably.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Blowjobs.
Everything.
For each other.
Yeah. Little 10-man Greek session.
all right.
Nice.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. How many?
You like that one, Jim?
How many guys? How many guys in this?
10 guys.
10 guys, all fucking sexed up, just walking around Montreal.
Suffolk County dirtbags.
Yeah. Fucking Long Island and Boston assholes.
Just ready to rip it.
Landscape fucking Brexit.
Yeah, what the fuck? This cunt don't want to do nothing.
You don't even fucking answer me. Speaking fucking English.
I'll touch the fucking girls. This mook ain't gonna stop me.
Yeah, you guys are destined for some fights.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, good luck.
Nothing like Mr. DiStefano over there, though.
Yeah.
No, why'd you move to Boston?
Went to school up there. Liked it up there.
I feel like a lot of
family. Not a cool story.
It is a traitorous thing to do as a New Yorker
what the fuck?
to kind of move to Boston.
Were you a Yankees fan or a Mets fan?
Yeah, Yankees, Jets.
And you moved to fucking Boston?
That's good.
That's not good, right, Chris?
My dad would not approve of that.
Shit. At all. Oh, shit.
That's like all he cares about is, what are you, the Sox? Are you with the fucking Sox? Are you a Red Sox fan, you pussy?
No
This
way.
guy's an MMA fighter, Dad. He'll beat the shit out of you.
They start the Yankees suck chants like in church.
Yeah, exactly.
Anywhere they got 2 or more people.
Yeah.
Yankees suck. Yankees.
Yeah, sure they do.
Yeah.
I had that at the DMV, actually, 2 days ago.
Yankees suck.
Getting a lot of shit. I got the new license plate with a little New York flair to it.
What does it say?
I'd rather not.
Oh, you don't want to give it
Is it Yankee related?
Yes.
In Boston, you're nuts.
Gotta.
What's left for license
crazy.
plates that you could possibly get that's Yankee related that hasn't been taken?
It was
The
clever.
Yankees are great. Massachusetts.
Wow, you're looking for trouble. That's crazy. Drive around Boston and fucking with that?
It'll be all right. It's a little.
It's got to be an old.
It's not as obvious. They're not that smart up there. So.
Now you tell them they're not smart.
Nice.
It's got to be an old car, though. You don't give a fuck if they take a bat to it.
It's from Long Island. It's probably a Camaro. Hey, Angela, get in a fucking car, you fucking piece of shit. You talking to him, you fucking bitch. Yeah.
An IROC, is that what they were called?
An IROC. Yeah. IROC.
Italian retards out cruising. So.
Well, it's better than the one they had for Pontiac.
Wow.
That was the first joke my father ever told me was that.
Of course it
It's
was.
true. Yeah, I always remember that.
Of course
Holy
it
shit,
was.
I don't even know the joke.
It's poor old nigga thinks it's a
Yeah.
Well, look, I don't say the N-word.
Yeah, except
I'm
just
offended by saying N-word.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what it was.
Yeah.
I think in Canada I just committed a felony.
Apparently,
you
we're not in Vancouver. They
hauled
fucking-
off to jail.
Human
for
Rights Commission.
Even saying that. I don't know. Very diverse crowd here today.
Yeah.
See, I was being sarcastic.
Yeah. As always. As always.
As always. I was very surprised. The streets of Montreal, so quiet, so peaceful.
Really?
No crazy people screaming on the corners. No one. We were in traffic yesterday trying to get to dinner, and not one person honked a horn.
No,
It's
wait till
amazing.
Wait till you go to that theater tonight. You'll see that's the fucking district.
Is that when it comes out?
Maniacs walking on giant fucking homeless dogs and fucking all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
Right up the street, right?
Is it crazy?
It's
Yeah.
like that Occupy Wall Street.
It gets a little.
no,
They're psychos.
Yeah.
So a guy fucking had a dog. There was a needle in his. It was gross. It was gross in that one part. I don't know what it was.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. It's right a few blocks away. It's heavy up there, yeah.
I had I had my keys. And I was fucking ready to go.
I had keys in your knuckles, ready to go, man.
Not that, because I was with my girlfriend and they were saying something. So I was like, I don't, because like I said, I'm not a fighter at all. But it's like, you don't say anything to fucking her. Don't say anything to her. And I almost lost it.
Shit. That's, you serious? I'm not a fighter at all, but
no. Well, I think like we get like really protective like of women. I don't.
He'll start throwing if you
Yeah.
fucking.
right. No,
fuck
I
with his
had no doubt.
Yeah, he just said, he said something stupid, but he was all fucking
What'd he
junkied out.
say?
So what was I gonna do? She's got like red hair, So he just said something. I don't know. It was in French. I just assumed it was stupid. To me, it was stupid.
Yeah.
French is stupid.
You can tell by the tone.
Yeah. He said, I was, what the fuck you say? You fucking pink Panther motherfucker. You want to go at it? No,
But
you're not a fighter.
Don't
You're
feel
not a
bad. He
fighter.
said the same thing to Sam when he walked by.
Yeah.
Hello, Rouge. How are you?
Something about the rug matching the chapeau.
Something like that.
Something like that. I understand. Very offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you jump in if your chick starts some shit, though? Like, chicks will do that. They'll fucking, fuck you, asshole, and then they expect. And if it's you, that's fucking great. If it's me, ooh.
Chicks. No, definitely.
Chicks.
I definitely try to diffuse it.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Tell your chick to shut up? You ever do that?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'd rather get into a fight with her than have to fucking,
Right.
knock somebody's teeth out and then what?
Because your chick calls them an asshole.
Right.
They call her a fucking cunt. Now
Well,
you got to jump in.
I get a good chick because she's hot, but she doesn't, and she knows it, but she's also does comedy too, so she's she's got a lot of daddy issues, and so she's like, but she's comfortable and she's good, and she knows like she can take care of herself, which is good, and she's 100% Sicilian, so she's
wow.
And her brothers are, machines of men. So
right,
yeah,
okay.
so she's cool, she's protected, but I wouldn't. No, she's good. But this homeless guy he almost pushed it too far and almost kicked his fucking dog in the fucking jaw.
Oh wow! Who are you fucking Patrick Bateman?
Why don't you get a job?
Well, like after I was on the show yesterday, like one, my buddies were like, "Hey, we were listening." He was like, they were telling me like, Chris, you snap more than you realize, and I was like, "No, I don't." And then they were like, you do. And then I started like getting like really aggravated.
You were ready to snap.
At expectations. I was like, I'm going to fucking put somebody in a coma right now. All I want is ham.
But that's always the best response to that. You have an anger problem. What the fuck does that mean?
Right. What are you fucking even talking about? Yeah. Wow, that's, yeah.
I'm one of those guys who, I guess maybe you want people to like, me or something like that. And I just feel like I hold a lot of shit in. Like a lot of shit bothers me, like about some of the things my friends say. Or I just never say anything. I'm like, I don't want to cause an argument. You look like you're having a nice day. I don't want to ruin this. But then I go home and I fucking brush my teeth till my gums bleed. And I'm just like, I'm trying to wiggle my teeth out. I'm squeezing soap, I just sit on the toilet. I don't even have to shit. I just want to squeeze.
You got a lot of that. You keep it inside.
Yeah, but I never have snap besides the baseball bat.
Baseball
bat
bat
was a couple
and
of
the
times.
chair.
And the chair.
But it was 9/11.
Yeah, it was 9/11, and the other guy fouled me.
Yeah. We understand.
Yeah, other than that, I'll never. No, I don't like to fight.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
I find that as I get older, like if I get in a fight with my girlfriend, obviously there's no bats or chairs. I don't know what happened here earlier, but I'm literally too fucking old for it. Like we get into a yelling thing because she'll go at it with me. Like there's a couple kinds of women. They're the kinds that cry quickly, and then the ones where it takes some time. And like so we fight, and she's yelling, and I'm yelling, and it's like Joe Pesci in that scene from Casino where he's kicking the guy and he's got to take a break. Yeah, he's like, like literally, it's like I'm screaming. I'm like, I got to sit down. I got no more. I'm too old for this shit. It's ridiculous, and I'm exhausted the next day. And she's like, "What's the matter?" I'm like, "You're gonna kill me. I'm dying from this."
Yeah,
and that's why I love her.
When I fight with a chick, it's like Pesci from JFK. She pulls off her blonde wig, and I realize it's just a bald guy.
Terrible fucking weakness.
Fuck me.
That crying part is a fork in the argument road right there.
When she cries?
Once she starts crying, the original argument becomes like it morphs into something else.
No, then there's no argument anymore.
Right.
Then you just become an apology monster because right. As soon as they cry, then it's a different issue. Like you're an animal, and and the argument has no bearing on anything. Then it's just packing clothes. Things are being loaded. It's horrible.
Yeah.
And then you have to. And I've talked about this before. Having sex on a pile of clothing that's been taken out of drawers to leave you with is the best
Wow.
sex. Yeah,
Wow.
Everything depends on it. It's very important.
Jesus, that's cutting it close.
It's a metaphor.
It is a metaphor.
Yes.
Oh, really?
People
Yeah.
like these guys are like, what's fucking
Yes,
wrong with
Carl?
him?
Anthony makes his girlfriend cry.
Yeah, you're good.
Uncle Paul.
I want to say I fight less. We fight less. I fight less with this one than I ever have, and it's getting much better. Everything's good.
It's just because you're resigning yourself to the fact that
I have to. Enough already, right?
Yeah. Why jump in sometimes and get into
just take it.
A brawl?
Yeah.
Just right.
I wish my girl would start shit with people because when she doesn't, then I hear about it for an hour. Like if something happens, like that guy's a fucking ass. Did you see what he did? I mean, it's entertaining, and it's probably better that she doesn't start shit. But a lot of times, like the discussion of how much of an asshole someone is based on one interaction.
Right.
Like he didn't say thank you. That's an hour that we're going to talk about that. The assessment of that situation.
That sounds like a problem.
No, it's all right. It's entertaining. Yeah. Then I don't have to talk. I just listen and go, okay, what an asshole. It's horrible, that guy.
Do you feel like, Marky, your girl ever, like, provokes you? Like I feel like my girl, like, if I miss something, like, she'll let me know, like, oh, that guy just said I had a nice ass, And I'm just like, well, I didn't see it. So, would you want me to go back?
Yeah.
And then I feel like if I don't, like, there was one, like, last week, as a guy was hitting on her, I didn't realize it. And she was like, when we got back, she was like, you just let that guy hit on me? I was like, what? I thought you guys were talking like human beings.
God.
Do you want me to go fucking find? What do you want me
God.
to do? And then she just gets me charged up. Yeah. And then, it's just a fucking blowout fight.
Right.
And then
with her.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the provoking jealousy thing, that's a nightmare. Because, that doesn't happen a lot. But it's when you don't give them enough attention, they're like, then they say something like, guys, they hit on me too. They do all the time. And you're like, what do you mean all the time? Well, you just don't notice it. What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're in it. And then, And
then
maybe they're delusional.
I don't know what this comes from.
Yeah.
But every time that happens with us, when we fight like that and we have make-up sex, I never pull out.
Yeah. You want to have an anger baby?
Yeah, it's something like I just want to fucking it's like a weird thing, and she's brought it up to me because she's not on the pill, and we just pull out, and every time this happens, I'm just fucking, I'm just like, I'm going to come inside of you. She's like, no, don't. I'm like, I'm going to fucking do it. And then I do it.
Yeah.
And then we're fucking, plan B or fingers crossed. Or,
right. Well, it's a good story for a kid. The night you were conceived, I wanted to kill your mother. I was killing her with my cock when you happened.
And I'm saying that through a fucking glass window in prison.
She's holding up the baby.
There's another thing, that look that a girlfriend will give you when you ask her a question or say something, and you realize from the look, it's like, oh no, she told me this before.
Oh yeah,
I'm asking her a question. Yeah. She obviously told me this, and I was just not paying attention or listening.
And like the question is, do you mind if I fuck my ex? She's addressed.
And you get a look and then you go like, oh fuck, and then you just start rattling through your head and cannot remember what she was rambling on and babbling about. Like we're supposed to pick up the tidbits of real information in that inane, droning babble.
Wow. Damn. There's a lot of love there, Anthony.
Come on.
Or what's worse, I don't know, is when I know that happens on my side where I'll tell her something, she's like, I know, you told me this before.
Oh, yeah.
And then you just feel like a stupid old guy. That's the other.
Oh, no, you never want to do that.
It's the worst. The old guy thing it's never going to go away. Yeah. She's 20 years younger than me, so I'm doomed. And it's just never going to go away. The old guy thing is just, it's a constant thing. Every day you wake up and you're like, I'm so lucky I'm dying. It's like, I can't, that's the biggest problem.
Nothing sexier in front of a younger girl than having to pull out your reading glasses, right? And having them low on your nose as you look up at her. What? Excuse me? Oh, it's just so sexy. I bet.
The worst thing is when she hovers right here and she looks at the side of my head. She's like, we got to do your ears. Why don't you just whisper, you're old. You're old.
My God. Nothing better than looking at the multicolored nail polish on chewed up fingernails running it through your gray chest hairs. It's a treat.
It's your hand.
Sam handed a note. We got a fucking break, unfortunately.
What?
Just because of live
Sam's
reads.
a killjoy.
No kidding.
So we'll take a break and we'll hang out.
Yeah, we'll take a break. Mark Maron's here. You sticking around, Mark? You got a place to go?
Not for 20 minutes.
All right. We'll talk about the second season of the TV show. Congrats on that.
Yeah.
Very happy for you.
Thank you very much.
Of course, Colin Quinn is here, and Chris DiStefano. You sticking around?
Sure.
And we got another comic in the audience wants to say hi that Jay Moore turned me on to. The little fella.
What? That's not a nice way to
He's a little fella.
Christ.
What?
The fuck? I don't know. It just doesn't seem
He's
right.
a little guy.
Oh, I thought you meant me.
Oh, Jimmy. All right, we'll be back live in Montreal at the Just for Laughs Festival.
Live from the world's largest comedy festival, Just for Laughs Montreal. This is the Opie and Anthony Show. More. Yes. Opie and Anthony Show continues. Live from Just for Laughs, Montreal.
Oh, yeah. We are back live from Montreal, Just for Laughs Festival. Woo! We got Mark Maron on the couch. Yeah. We got Colin Quinn. Yes. We got Chris DiStefano. And we got a little guy sitting on the couch.
Hey.
And he just takes a seat. We didn't even say take a seat.
No intro,
yet.
nothing.
No, why not? I figure it's the O&A show. Midgets are a great accessory.
Oh, that's so politically incorrect.
I was telling Anthony.
I think he can say it.
No, it's called burdens.
Yeah.
Teasing, of course.
I was telling Anthony during the commercial that midgets are just fun.
Right?
Just talking to you was kind of just fun.
Right. When is a midget ever around where you're like, fuck my life, I hate this? No, never. You see a midget, you're happy. It doesn't matter. You get fired from your job. I know your wife is cheating on you. You walk down the street, you see me, you're like,
Are you okay with the M word? Are you all right with the M word?
I've been protested because I say the M word, because I say the midget
Really?
word.
Oh, really?
I was doing a comedy club. By the way, my name's Brad Williams. Hi.
Brad Williams.
Hi,
Yes.
Brad.
Hi. What's up?
Jay Moore turned me on to you. Jay Moore tweets me one day and says you got to follow him. He's really funny. I'm like, all right, if Jay says so, I guess I have to do that.
Well, follow me on Twitter at Funny Brad. Thanks.
Funny Brad.
Yeah, Brad Williams was taken. I was drunk. I was like, well, I'm funny. I'll work out. It's like, it's stupid, but whatever. I was in Detroit, Michigan, and I was doing a show at a comedy club called Joey's Comedy Club up there.
Yeah.
And 24 midgets came out to protest me with the picket signs and everything.
That's adorable.
Well, I know, right? I'm like,
Did you?
is it really a protest?
Well, did you know what was happening when one parking spot got taken up?
Like, is it really a protest if the entire thing could be blocked by a Mini Cooper driving by? Is it really, so yeah,
they're protesting their own.
Yeah, because it's like
fucked up.
Because they're saying like you say midget, and they did the whole. And I know it's kind of a hack bit, but they're like, so when you call a dwarf a midget, it's the exact same as calling a black person the N word.
Oh boy!
And I'm just like, midget, please. No, like it's not like because black, that's totally different, because like black people had to go through slavery, which was terrible, but like midgets were never slaves, because we would have been the worst slaves on the planet.
Yeah.
You know, slave, fetch me that jar, second shelf, boss, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I ask you a question?
yeah, fire away.
So what is the appropriate? Is it the dwarf is okay, or is there a difference between a dwarf and a midget?
Yeah, technically, like we like being called dwarves or little people, but to me, those words sound kind of condescending.
Little people sounds bad.
We like
Right,
That does
like,
sound
like
bad.
you're just a little person.
Yeah,
you are.
Yeah.
Little people.
But you're okay with dwarf?
Yeah, that's because we have dwarfism, so it's kind of like.
I like dwarf. I'll go with that.
Yeah, you go with dwarf, but like to me, that's kind of like.
Mark, we've gone with kickables. We have. That's the word we use on the show. That's the type of show you're on, Brad.
Kickable.
We call them kickables.
That's awesome.
Oh god.
Yeah, I don't know, but like dwarf to me has kind of like the fairy tale connotation.
Sure.
Like you hear, oh, he's a dwarf. You're gonna walk on the radio just hi ho, like something like that.
But so what is midget? What's wrong with midget though?
Oh, it's got some like carnival references, but to me, it doesn't sound bad. It almost sounds French, like fancy. Like my friend is a midget.
Yeah.
I like that.
What
midget.
now? When you walk on stage, you're you know, obviously visually everybody knows. Okay, he's small. So
Sure.
what point when you're doing material does it become like, okay, I got to talk about it because you have to address it?
You
where
have
you can
to.
just talk about other things and not at all reference that.
Well, because when I first started doing stand-up, I was just doing like observational, what's going on in the news, and I didn't mention it at all. And I noticed the audience was just looking at me like, does he know? But so then I have to address it at first. But yeah, then we move on to other topics. But yeah, you do have to satisfy that part of the crowd's desire of knowledge. And it's funny. I did a gig one time where literally I haven't even said anything in the microphone yet, and this woman was terrified of little people. She has something called microphobia, which is a real.
My brother has that for real.
Yeah,
he gets freaked
legit.
out when he sees midgets.
Yeah, and like people are like, that's not real. No, because
it's real.
Her friends were all fans of mine, and they thought it would be an absolute hoot if they brought her to my show, sat her in the front row, and did not tell her who the comedian was that night. So I walk on stage before I even grab the microphone. This woman just stands up and goes, "Jesus Christ!"
And you said he obviously doesn't exist.
See him move his arms. That was really weird. Anyone else knows how weird that arm movement was?
Jim did a dwarf arm movement.
Yeah, like, I liked how Jim. I loved how you tucked in your arms like let's the little added T-Rex.
I didn't even mean to do that. That was not intentional. It's just I become the character.
Wait, so what is that phobia about? Do you know? Have you researched it?
Well, here's the deal: is I think it changes from person to person. But I asked this woman at the show, "Why are you afraid of little people?" And this was her honest to God response. I said, "Why are you afraid?" She goes, "Every time I see a little person, I just know they're gonna rape me." Now look at her like.
And then you raped her.
Why would they?
Well, out of spite.
Right. How dare her for being right?
I can see if they said, "How come you every time you see a little person with a ladder?"
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's like I can't. It's impossible. There's no like really. You're afraid of this? Like it's not contagious.
Yeah.
I can't walk up to you, scratch you in the knee, and you go, "I'm melty." That doesn't happen.
I got to ask about the hog.
The what?
The hog.
Right there.
Midgets have regular
yeah.
pieces. What's going on?
Yeah. Well, here's the best part: is that it's regular, it's average size, but on me it looks fucking huge.
Right. Yeah, my cock hangs down on my knees. Yeah, so
literally. Yeah, I can legitimately say, yeah. It's nice little feather in the cap.
I think with the dwarves, which I enjoy.
I like how he says dwarf like it's a summer salad. Dwarf.
It's very
I enjoy a Waldorf dwarf.
No, but I think the reason people freak out is because it's you don't see a lot of you.
Sure.
And when you do, like it's sort of like a car accident. You know, when you
have to look.
Right, you have to look, but everything becomes very immediate. You know what I mean? Like when you see a little person, it's all like, holy shit, it's right there.
Yeah.
And everything becomes very immediate, and you kind of everything revolves around you for a second.
Sure. What's ridiculous is that I've realized that the only stereotypes about little people are fantastical stereotypes, like we make cookies with chocolate, live in a tree, all that shit.
Some of you can fly, correct?
Correct, absolutely.
Yeah.
So then I feel like whatever I do when people are looking at me, that's what people are think like all midgets do. Like if I'm walking out and I'm like eating a Twinkie, like, oh, midgets love Twinkies. That's their thing. Like they do that.
Well, I think the sad thing is it's always going to be entertaining for other people. No matter what, you could be having the worst day of your life or have a limp or something, but they're going to be like, look at that guy.
You should do things that aren't conducive with who you are, but just to fucking annoy, like just to give people the wrong impression. Once you ought to walk into a room just going, hoodly doodly doo, hoodly doodly doo.
Oh, that reminds me, St. Patrick's Day is the scariest fucking day. I never go out on St. Patrick's Day because I know I'm just going to go out to the bar. Some guy's going to stop drinking, look at me, and go, he knows where it is.
Hey, what kind of cereal you like?
I can't buy Lucky Charms without people like going, oh, that's funny. Like, no, it's delicious cereal, asshole.
Say it right. Say it right. Magically delicious.
Magically delicious.
Hey,
bucket list. Cross that off.
Brad, you go to the conventions?
I do go to the conventions.
It looks like it's a fuck fest.
It really is.
Wait, dwarf conventions?
Yeah, I watch.
You guys didn't know about this?
I watch the Little People Big World. I love the fucking show.
Sure.
You've never been on it though.
No.
They should have you.
Well, yeah, they don't really like me too much either.
Why?
A bunch of midgets don't like me because I say midgets a lot.
Midgets.
Well, stop saying midgets and get some more work.
People McNugget.
Oh
Let's
no,
go.
the conventions they get together. You try to find wives and shit because there's not other little people in their hometown.
Oh, but
they
now,
mostly go to try to find
So
husbands and wives.
your brother's terrified of midgets and you're obsessed with them?
Yeah. Is that fucked up? He had a midget terrify him in an old Volkswagen bus when we were really young.
Wait, how does what?
The midget just started circling the car because he knew my brother was freaked out.
And he was walking around the car?
That's all he did.
A VW bus, just walking around?
That's all he did, and my brother was completely freaked out
That's
by
awesome.
the experience.
I love that midget for doing that.
Yeah. So, tell us about the conventions.
It is a damn orgy. Like, you go there, and everyone's just like, and it's great because we can fit more of us in a bed. It's fucking awesome. But really, like, you're going there just to hook up because, like you say, we're not around a lot. So then we all gather in one hotel. By the way,
shitty hotels.
Is there a name for it? When
LPA, Little People of America.
No, for when midgets fuck.
Show on Discovery Channel now.
There is actually the technical word is aw.
that convention is open to regular people too, right?
Yeah.
Because I have a friend
Regular people. I know you almost said real people, didn't you?
The normal people.
They're open to human beings.
Not not God's mistakes. They can come too.
No, I got a friend who's banged like 3 midgets.
Oh, so he's got the
and
fetish.
He's been to the convention.
Yeah.
I bet he has.
He absolutely.
Yeah, his name
has
is
been
Rich
there.
Voss.
Well, bet that in whatever convention we're doing, we always have it in a big hotel, and I'm always like fearful of the people that are just staying in that hotel just as a regular vacation, like they're just coming in and they walk out of the elevator totally hungover. There's 1,000 midgets in the damn lobby. They're like, "What the hell did I drink last night?"
Yeah.
I have a question for you too.
Sure.
About oh shit, I forgot what it was.
Oh no.
Do other midgets or dwarves, or do they see you as kind of like the way a black guy would see the guy who was dancing down the steps with Shirley Temple? Like do
Tom?
They, yeah, like literally.
He's
by
an Uncle
saying,
Tom Thumb.
Oh, yeah.
That's the name of my next album right there.
Oh, that is fucking hilarious.
That is great.
That's great.
Is that why they dislike you?
Some do, yeah, some do. But then they either fall on two different sides of the midget spectrum. It's either they hate me or they just they think I'm like a god of some kind. It's insane.
God.
Yeah.
Buscemi said in a movie, there was a movie Buscemi did, and there was a scene with a dwarf, and the dwarf was fucking annoyed, going, "How do you think every time there's a dream sequence, I'm in it?" Like just talking about all these shitty things about that they put dwarves in, and like after a point, doesn't it get to be fucking irritating? Like we get it.
Well, sure. That's why it's so cool to see guys like Dinklage on Game of Thrones.
He's like fucking rock star now.
So cool to see the one
yeah.
guy.
The one guy.
We have
one.
It's nice to know I have a 1,000,000,001 shot of being famous.
Yeah.
The mini Dr. Evil, he was a famous.
Yeah, with all that dialogue, he had Austin Powers.
Colin could have been in that movie. Remember?
Way to go, Chris. Way to go.
Oh, that's what you were
That
talking
guy
about.
became a huge
Tearing off that
celebrity.
scab.
Huge celebrity with no lines in that movie. You would have been talking.
Yeah.
How could they have found a mini Colin? It wouldn't have worked.
You know.
Oh wait, was that who you were supposed to? Is that who you were supposed to be or no?
No, he was supposed to be Scott.
Scott.
Oh,
Mini me. Mini Colin.
Well,
I never saw the movie.
but that guy has his own trip going on. What is he?
Sure.
He's way shorter than you.
Yeah, dude.
He's like a foot tall.
Would you bully him?
Fuck yes, I would. I have to know what that's like for once in my god. Like I just pat him on the head.
Way
and
down.
stuff.
I think he's got a sickness of some kind. You're
No, he has dwarfism too.
Oh, but it's extra.
There's over 100 different types because it's a genetic.
Is that
mutation.
many?
Yeah.
Now, do you guys are
Like
there
an
subgroups at the convention where each type gets to hang out with the types that are like them? Or
Yeah.
Oh,
there
really?
is. Yeah, there's a primordial dwarfism, SED.
I like that primordial dwarfism.
Oh my god!
They're the ones that talk like this.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm a grown man, motherfucker.
Yeah.
They talk how people think I should sound like. Because I come on the radio, people are like, "Oh, you're a midget," and then it's radio, so listeners are like, "We can't tell."
Yeah.
Sound like
Sounded a lot taller on the radio.
Do you make fun of the midgets that are taller or shorter? You know how like black people, they have this pride that they have to be really black and shades of black.
so like if you're over 4'5",
is there a thing
you're
that happens with a midget?
shorty, yeah.
Where you make fun of him like, oh look, he's not as short as us. Fuck him.
You know what? It's more like the short ones talk smack on the really tall ones.
Oh.
That's what they do. And I'm 4'4", so believe it or not, I'm like Yao Ming to my people.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a tall guy.
Yeah, exactly. So I post up.
We one of the worst moments on our radio show.
Worst or best?
We have a lot of them. We had a midget that wanted to become a stripper, and she came in because we consider ourselves experts, especially at the time. Yeah. And we put her up on the console. And she
to audition. We wanted to see if she had what it took to be a stripper.
I think I know this woman.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Let me tell this story because I think it's the same person.
Really?
I was doing the Comedy Works in Denver, Colorado, and
Braggart.
And all these fans came up to me afterward. They're like, "Dude, you got to go to this club, La Boheme. There's a midget stripper." And me, I'm like, "I'm down. Let's go." So
Of course, You're down.
You're way down.
Choice of words.
On that one.
Right. So I go to the club and there she's not that much taller than mini me, if that.
Wow.
And she's climbing the pole, but not shimmying up. Like her legs are fully extended.
Oh,
and she's
fucking
walking
hilarious.
up the pole like it's Rise of the Planet of the Apes, going up the Golden Gate Bridge.
It's like a koala bear.
It really is.
It's adorable.
That one burlesque midget that tours with Margaret Cho. Is that? Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. And she does stand up too.
Yeah. Not that. Yeah. She's good, right?
Very funny.
Well,
yeah, she's cool.
Well, what
But-
happened with us?
So here,
Oh, go ahead.
I go to the strip club and everyone's going nuts. And then I see her face and I go, "Holy crap! I used to babysit this girl."
Oh, boy.
Like back in the
Uncle
day.
Paul.
Yeah, and then she runs up to me. She's like, "Brad, oh my God!" And it's like, I love how I give her the midget voice. What if?
Did you say? Did you,
I'm fine, but she's like, oh,
did you say? I remember you when you were this. Oh, forget it.
When you were this tall, yeah. So, was the dancer's name Little Sassy Cassie?
I really
Do
don't
you remember
know.
that?
Ooh. She tried it out, and we were giving her some pointers, and it ended with her.
Some points.
It ended with her crying hysterically. And,
Yeah. And yelling, "I can't afford stilts."
I think she just decided it was
Yeah, it
the
was
wrong
bad.
thing to do.
That was a low point. The crying dwarf stripper.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Trying to cover up.
She was trying to cover up her little tiny body that she thought was a
This
good
is
idea only
horrendous.
5 minutes earlier.
That was one of those they drove home.
Tom Hanks.
Wow.
Yeah. Tom Hanks'
What are we
brother.
doing?
But I want to understand, how the hell did you babysit
Son,
another
excuse
midget?
me.
I mean, how does that happen? Was
Well-
there a midget babysitting thing?
Yes, there's a
service.
website.
Just coincidentally used to
Craigslist.
babysit another dwarf?
Well, like a lot of us, choice of words again, growing up.
Yeah.
We get it. We were all, we all know each other because we all hang out. We all kind of.
I knew it.
We all run the same circles.
Yeah.
So when people have kids, we understand that.
Oh, I get it,
so,
I get it,
yeah.
I get it.
There's actually now a dwarf dating website.
I was going to ask you if there's a midget app.
Oh,
that
there
would
is.
rule. There is.
Yeah, it's called datealittle.com.
Oh, date a little.
Date a little.
See, the thing is,
That's good.
if dwarves don't want to be it's kind of hard to get out of that. Like, all right, we're short, but it's
Right.
if everything they do has short involved in it. Like,
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, big people, little people, big world. All right, we're little.
we get
Everything
it.
has little.
Right.
Or so it's like, how do they expect to? I mean, maybe that's.
I think Jim is trying to blame you for people's dumb fucking plays on words throughout the history of dwarfism. Hey, you guys are building your own thing. You build your website and call it Little People.
No. But
Made your tiny little bed, now lay in it.
No, I don't mean
You don't
that.
take fucking sociology 101. You're blaming the victim.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad. I'm saying what is the plan to kind of get beyond that? Because it's got to be,
Whenever it stops being funny, which so far, thankfully,
Oh,
it's
man.
not.
Thousands of years of humor.
Yeah, exactly.
Curly shoes. The whole deal. Little
20
bells
years.
on them.
All that jazz.
We have to
20 hats.
We have to say goodbye to Mark Maron. He's
Mark
got other
Maron's
press
gotta
to
go.
do.
Thanks, you guys.
Let's hear it for Mark Maron.
Great seeing you.
Always a pleasure
seeing you,
having you
Any plugs,
on the
Mark? You
program.
good?
Thanks, man.
All right. Yeah, all right. Mark Maron, everyone.
Great, man.
See you, buddy.
Love having Mark on.
And I hear backstage there is Judah Freelander.
Oh, the world champions.
World champion, of course.
All right.
Here's why
Maron's
I'll
great.
never get to a certain level in show business, because just now when you said that, I was laughing to myself thinking how Joe DeRosa's here and nobody's mentioned him.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Why would that make me laugh? It
Is
shouldn't.
Joe here? Yeah.
Yeah, he's back there somewhere.
He's
back there.
He's back there
good.
pacing.
I'm sure he's drinking or something. He's fine. We'll get to him. Jesus.
Trying to scald his arm.
Hi,
What's up, Judah?
Judah, take a seat. Isn't Mark Maron happy
man?
these days?
How are you?
Like he used to be a
Why
miserable.
you're shaking now. How come you give all them the handshake and me the fist?
Wait, you don't like shaking hands, Judah? In general?
Yeah, because he saw what you did in Robert Kelly's hotel room.
Yes.
Just to get you up to speed, we're making fun of the midget. So
Yeah, I know.
If you want to jump in,
Brad's a cool dude.
no, Brad's actually hilarious.
How long are you doing stand up, Brad?
10 years.
Oh, okay. So you've been around a while.
Yeah, I've been around.
And in midget years, how many years is that?
Cut him in two and count the
I'm
rings.
curious. I don't know.
I mean, I was listening earlier. You were saying like midget left and right. So,
It is very mystical.
I don't say it though. When I
You
know,
don't say it?
Well, I know some little people, and some I know get really offended. So I just call them by their names, which are
Wow, that's unique.
That's strange.
It's a very polite thing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Just treat them like a real person.
Yeah.
Great.
That's
amazing.
the thing. Yeah.
What are you doing around these parts there, Judah? You busy?
Doing shows.
Doing
here
shows?
In town, yeah.
How is it? How's
Montreal. Yeah, they're pretty cool, man.
Yeah?
There's some weird vibes in Montreal.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of like unspoken sort of like issues that nobody wants to talk about. It's like it's almost like the Trayvon Martin Zimmerman case, but it's with French and English and what language to use. And,
really?
Yeah. So it's like I feel people. It's like not everyone, but some people are like
Divided.
Like divided, and they're so afraid of. They're so polite. And they're so afraid of offending anyone that there's never any honesty happening. And it's just a fucking weird little vibe.
Wow, that's going on?
Yeah, they're trying to get rid of English up here, right?
Yeah. So it's a little weird. Yeah.
Right? Is that
But it's
true?
cool, you know.
These guys know.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like nobody likes to talk about it.
You
know?
really want the English out of
And then it's
Montreal.
like-
That's how you own the Trayvon Martin case.
That's nothing compared to what we got in the States as far as that whole division thing. Oh, wow, they don't want to speak English.
Right, but in the United States, people are a little more like, if they disagree with you, they might just like yell at you and say you're an idiot. Where here, they're like, nobody's saying anything.
No one
It's
says
just,
anything?
It's just like a weird energy.
I didn't know that.
Well, how
It's
ingrained in this culture are you? I mean, it's like you might have just like you haven't. How many of these discussions have you been in?
I've been here 4 days and I've just learned a lot, Norton. I'm very perceptive.
Taking it all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I started a website, and hopefully it won't get me banned from every comedy club. But I'm starting a website to try to and do it in a friendly way, to discuss it, but not making anyone the enemy. But I want to try to get rid of, and I think every comic hates it. I want to get rid of the check spot. The check drop, the dropping of the checks during the show.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just launched a
free shows for everyone.
No. But I'm saying, dropping the checks during a show
the worst
while
for you
comedians are performing. Comedians hate it. Audiences hate it.
At the end of the night, or the comic is still on stage, and you'll see the waiters and waitresses come by and start handing out the checks, and then people start chattering about the
bill.
check,
And
and they're grabbing money, and it really distracts from the guy that's on stage.
And you can't blame the audience because they're getting the bill. It's dark. They're watching the show. They're trying to watch the show. They're trying to pay their bills. And it's a massive disruption that lasts anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes. And it's during the show. But seriously, imagine if you're going to the movies. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's like going to the movies, and with 20 minutes left of the movie, all of a sudden all the ushers come out, and they're just giving you your checks and making you pay your bills right there.
Yeah.
And like, what? I'm trying to watch,
So what do you
anyway,
suggest?
The website is, well, there's a few comedy clubs I know of in the country who don't do that. The
Stress Factory doesn't do it.
What do they
Stress
wait?
Factory,
They wait.
brand.
The Stress Factory does not do it. The Comedy Cellar does not drop checks, and they do 4 shows every Friday and Saturday, and they still clear the room out and turn around in time for the next show.
That's amazing.
The Stand does not do it. The Laugh Factory in L.A. does it a different way. They make people just pay for everything they get as they go. And that's still much better than having a check spot.
That's good. I guess
think after the show's the best.
We've taken care of, cancer, Alzheimer's, AIDS. This is a good cause that you jumped on. Real relatable to the ordinary person.
Well, we all know cancer and AIDS are overrated problems that the media has said that is so bad. So, anyways, the website's called don'tdropthechecks.duringtheshow.org, and you can sign it, and it just went up an hour ago.
Who had .com?
Yeah. Why not just?
I was going to go .com, but I was trying to be all serious.
Wait,
so
why
I
not
went
just
.org.
drop the checkspot.com?
Well, it's that also. But I know, like in L.A., like comics don't call it the check spot. They call it the check drop. So, and on the road, a lot of comics who just do the road because like in New York City, there's often one comic who only gets the spot while the checks are dropped, and that's called the
spot.
and that's called the check spot. But on the road, when most guys are headlining, they don't call it the check spot. They call it getting the checks dropped or
Yeah, it
whatever.
stinks.
Right. So that's why. But it's dropthecheckspot.org also. It's
And
the
I mean,
same website.
Other than the Comedy Cellar, every other club, that's the only way to break into the club is you're a new comic, and they say, well, you know what, you're new, we don't know who you are.
Write some jokes about the checks.
Yeah, go up.
It's going to be hilarious.
Go up and do
hey,
your
what are you
best.
people paying that?
Yeah. Go up and do your best
Good
five
start.
while nobody's paying attention to you,
Yeah.
and you won't get in the club.
So,
you don't have to worry about
and
it.
my thought is like it reminds me of this whole Canadian French English thing where nobody's talking about it, and comics don't talk about it to club owners because they fear they might get banned from it, and club owners, they don't want to look like the bad guy. I'm not calling anyone the bad guy. I'm like, hey, look, let's just look at it, and there's some great comedy clubs that don't drop the checks, and they're doing fine, and their business is great, and I think it's something that can
It's
work.
like the muscular dystrophy telethon.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's go to the tote board.
Yeah. So
wow.
Do you guys ever write material like for the check drop spot? Like I have
yeah,
like,
of course,
yeah,
and
like,
I'm tired of fucking doing them.
yeah, like I like long story jokes that people don't
Yeah.
really have to pay attention to.
Right.
They can tune in every now and then.
Right, but it's annoying that you
Call?
have to like
Any input on this call?
Well, I agree because it ruins the show for the. I mean, there's so many things comedy clubs do to ruin the show for the fucking crowd. Never mind just for the comedians.
Right, right.
And it's like the person you actually came to see.
Yeah.
30 minutes into their 45-minute hour set, that's when they fucking change the whole show every time. It's bizarre. It makes no sense.
Because they don't care about what the show. They just care about. I mean, I understand them getting the money, but Vinny does it at the Stress Factory, fine. And again, you're right. The Cellar 4 shows a fucking weekend, and they pull it off.
Yeah. And the other thing is, I think not having dropping checks during the show will make it. The comedian be able to do an even better show.
Yeah,
the
by
audience
far.
will be happier,
By far.
and a happier audience is going to lead to more money.
Wow.
Repeat business.
That's why he's the world champion. Everybody.
More money.
There it is.
And it's easier for a wait staff to get the bills paid if they're not trying to
what a
whisper to
plea.
people during the show, and then they can, when the show's over, the lights are up. It's easier to pay bills.
I
and
like
stuff.
yelling, this check's outlandish.
Yeah. No, but you got to get jokes for it. Like I'll say I'll say something like, "Look at this guy's going. Who ordered the tax? I didn't have the tax."
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, every time gets a big laugh.
Oh, boy.
Where was that guy from? What was that dialect?
That was
Who ordered the tax?
Yeah, that's kind of
Was
like
that an attack on the French Canadians?
Yeah.
no. I was kind of a French Jewish old man in New York. Jack of all trades guy.
I have something here that I was playing around with. I don't know if you could hear it, but what does this say? Let me see.
Ou puis-je utiliser une toilette sur votre visage?
They kill.
It's killing. It's killing.
Do it again.
That's cool.
Wait, do it again. Do it again.
All right.
Do it
Let
again.
me see.
Ou puis-je utiliser une toilette sur votre visage?
See,
Fucking bilingual.
I was using that last night because it sounds like something that could be legit for someone that just doesn't understand the language. It's something to the effect of, I need to go to the toilet on your face. So if
What
I
app
was
is
going to
that?
ask somebody to the bathroom, what?
What app is that?
It's
It's I need to go to the toilet on your face.
Yeah, it's kind of a fun thing to just make. You put little quotes down there that sound like, I need directions in your asshole. So it's like, wait a minute, he might need directions. He's not trying to be offensive.
Is there a wrong turn there?
You got any more?
No,
That was it.
That was my
That's
favorite.
The best killing. I mean,
That was my favorite.
We need
one.
10 of those.
Yeah.
We need 10.
I'll tell you what you want to
Do
do.
it now. I play it when the checks are dropping. Apparently, Judah's all behind that one.
No, I like this.
We
app
get
that
it,
you
Judah.
got.
Yeah,
No, I
you-
like your app. I like.
Why
Yeah,
did you
it's
not?
fun.
Two questions. Why did you not finish the dating game?
Yeah, we should.
Oh yeah. We
Colin's
were out.
right, man.
The girls.
Colin's
are
producing the
still
show
out there.
today.
And my other
and-
production.
Yeah.
Take this second kid there that looks like a Marine.
Yeah.
And put him here with Joe DeRosa and make them fight.
I love the idea.
Knives or fists?
Fists.
Just do plastic knives. It'd be a fun little fight. Crack.
Plastic knives
you
hurt.
win. Plastic knife fight would hurt. Many a backyard barbecue
Yeah, me and my brothers
had some knife fights. You tie your wrists together with paper napkins.
Yeah.
Have a plastic knife fight. It's great. Use
Jimmy,
a paper plate as a shield. There he is. Come on out, DeRosa. Come on, man.
everybody.
Joe DeRosa, everyone.
Where are you going, Carl? You going up here? Nice. Carl's coming on the dais. Yeah, there it is. Take a seat there, Joe DeRosa.
Hi, Joe.
How you guys
You're
doing?
back. Did you get a little banged up last night, Joe?
Oh, sometimes you fucking go after it a little hard. on a
I hear you.
Thursday.
Fuck.
All I remember is, I don't know.
Sam was making fun of you.
What was he?
Where's Sam? I heard the pre-show.
Sam doesn't fucking drink.
Sam ran into Joe, though. That's why it makes it good.
You guys should make DeRosa, speaking of check spot, tell the story. He was telling us about the bar mitzvah gig he did.
Oh, wow. What's that?
The bar mitzvah
You
gig.
had a check spot at a bar mitzvah? Dude, that's terrible.
I performed at a bar mitzvah once.
I didn't order the soup.
A comedy club in New York emailed me and they go, this lady's throwing a bar mitzvah for her kid. We showed him a bunch of comics. The kid really likes you.
Oh, wow.
The best. So come do it.
Self-hating. He picks the Arab. Jesus.
I know. By the way, I know what you're all thinking. The money must have been great for you to accept this gig, Joe, and it was. It was $200.
Wow.
Hey, now. And so I go in to do the gig. There's something like this nightclub that they rented out for the day, and all these kids are like dancing to club music. They're like 13. They got like their first hard-ons, and then they stop that. They're like, "Hey guys, when do you feel like you're about to come for the first time?"
And then they bring Joe DeRosa
Bring
out.
it to a halt, and bring Slouchy up on fucking stage. And I go on stage. I'm bombing I'm trying to do crowd work with these kids, and I'm just fucking eating my ass. I don't know what to talk about.
Exactly.
I swear this is totally true. The kid whose party was cuts through the crowd and walks up to me, right? And he walks right to the front of the stage, and he does that. And I lean down, and he leads it, and he goes, "Stick to your material." Like that.
Oh.
Holy fuck.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I keep bombing some more. And then I walk off stage. I'm muttering under my breath like that bad show, these fucking assholes thing. And I swear, this other 12-year-old kid walks up to me and he goes, "Hey, buddy, you were funny. These kids are a bunch of fucking assholes."
Holy shit. Well.
Yeah. I swear to God.
Little businessman.
And I had my first, not my first, I had a girlfriend with me on like one of our first dates.
Oh, man.
I brought her with me.
Why would you bring her to a bar mitzvah gig?
Yeah.
Hey, no competition.
We were already hanging out, and I was like, "Look, I got to go do this ridiculous gig. You just come if you want, so we don't have to stop hanging out."
No, she didn't.
Yeah. And she came with me, and I was like so fucking mortified. And I walk in the back, she's like doubled over laughing. She goes, "I'm so fucking happy I came to this."
Did you fuck her?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
She was.
Okay.
Yeah, she was like my girlfriend.
She felt fucked going.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucking tragic.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
What are you going to do,
How do you think
Joe?
the poor 13-year-old bar mitzvah kid feels? The most magical day of his life, and all of a sudden there's a fucking slouch-shouldered man just making no one laugh. The music stops.
He picked me. I don't know why. I don't know what that says about my stand-up either. That kid picked me
For bar mitzvah.
for
yeah.
his thing. Yeah. So I don't know. What do you? By the way, I liked when I was sitting backstage. Colin made his little joke about me. I heard it, and they got a nice laugh.
Oh.
And then you go, "Joe DeRosa's here? I didn't even see him." We talked for 5 minutes over there. When I walked in.
Did we?
Yeah, I walked up to you. I go, "How you doing?" You go, "Hey, pal, yeah, I'm kind of hurting."
Oh, that's right. I was a little hungover. I didn't see Joe. Who's that guy that was talking to me? It was a rough night.
What did you do last night?
I went to the casino.
What'd you do? Did you win? You lose?
Yeah, you talked about
Exactly.
it.
I won, then I lost.
Right.
How much? Can you say how much?
I started with
2,000.
Yeah. I started with 2,000.
Right.
I worked it up to
That's 10 bar mitzvahs.
yeah.
For you, Joe.
Yeah, 10 bar mitzvah is what that was. I worked it up to 12,000
You worked it up to 12.
and then lost it.
All of it.
Yes.
And then some?
Even the
or
original
just-
2.
So you just went down to 0 from 12. You didn't lose more past that original 2.
I lost the 2,000 that I came with, and I had 12 at one point.
Fuck.
And, then the shoe just turned.
Yeah, but
Terrible.
$2,000 to you, that's like couch cushion money.
Me a bag of shells, Joe. It's nothing.
I don't.
Easy come, easy go. I had it and I went with it, Norton. Yeah. I was. You always walk away going like, I should have left earlier. I should have walked away.
Yeah.
But, you know.
And what? You came and stood next to me in the corner of that bar out there.
No, I
You did the
should
right
have
thing.
left with $12,000, gotten a better night's sleep, and come here full of piss and vinegar, ready to
That's
entertain.
right. Bright-eyed and bushy
Instead
tail.
of not even realizing I had spoken to you minutes earlier. It was a little rough there, Joe. Yeah.
Sam, could you tell the story of running into Joe last night?
It was actually Sex Bagel's story.
It was.
The Nagel?
Where is Eric?
Where is Eric?
Eric's been hiding.
I know. Get out of
the
here.
whole time.
Get his face in a donut box.
Come on. Oh,
sorry.
Oh, wow. I thought it was a Kool-Aid commercial just then.
Good visual.
E-Rock came through the wall.
It pretty much came through the wall, yeah. E-Rock, what's going on? I heard you and Sam talking about Joe DeRosa before our show.
Last night they had a big open bar thing here at the hotel, and as I'm walking around, I run into Joe, and he's just kind of doing this, feeling good, walking around the room, puts his arm around me, says hi, puts his hand out and goes, "There's a lot of stank in this room." And then he wandered off.
Did you mean pussy?
First of all, I said stink. First of all, I didn't say stank. Yeah, of course I'm a pussy, but I was joking. I wasn't I wasn't saying it like fucking Willie Ames on Charles in Charge. Yeah. God damn it!
Well,
that
he was walking
reference
around
went nowhere.
like So, but was there a lot of stink in the room, as you say?
There was like 5 hot girls in front of us, and I turned to E-Rock and I go, there's a lot of stink in this room, E-Rock. But I said it like that, like
That's
ironically.
not how he said it.
It wasn't ironic.
That's not
He
how
meant
said
it, right?
How did he say it, E-Rock?
He was doing that Huggy Bear kind of walk where he's just grooving through the room.
Oh my God!
That means you had a few, Joe. We've all seen the stagger. We've all seen the stagger.
I hadn't drank at that point.
He kept pointing out that it was an open bar 5 times.
You were wandering around. Did you ever see a fat guy clearly in search of a fucking deli tray at a party? And there wasn't one?
Oh, no.
The fucking look of sadness and loneliness on his face that he couldn't find some kind of fucking salami product somewhere being carried through that room.
You ever see a
So I
gay
put
guy
my
walk
arm
around the
around
room
him.
pointing out to women so people don't think that he is?
E-Rock.
Good for you. Good for you, Spider.
Wow. Awkward. Joe, back to you, I guess. Your turn. Your turn.
Yeah, that's
Look,
wow.
just because I want to suck some guy's dick doesn't mean I'm gay. First of all, let me say that in my own defense. I know I was on here yesterday, said I'd lick a guy's asshole. Technically, that guy's got tits, so it's not really that gay.
Bailey J, of course.
Yeah.
The lovely Bailey J.
Eric, you were wandering around.
Was he alone? Was E-Rock alone again?
Of course he was alone.
E-Rock's like a lone wolf.
Have you ever seen him in public with
walks around.
somebody?
No,
I
he
have
likes
never seen him anywhere with a partner.
He likes being
anywhere.
alone.
He's a loner.
I was supposed to meet up with Roland, but then Roland just kind of wandered back to the room and passed out. So
He'll do that.
yeah. So I was just walking around by myself.
Back on his pull-out couch. Is he still on the pull-out couch?
Yeah.
We haven't heard from Roland. Where is he?
Yeah,
Let's get him on. And we got to talk to Denny. I want to know if we
Is
did
Denny,
a good radio show. We'll get him on
Yeah,
from
we'll
New
get
York
Denny on again.
before we wrap up here.
Of course.
Does Sam have a story he had to tell?
No, I was
No, I guess it was an E-Rock story.
Yeah. What did you guys do anything last night after dinner?
We went down to the bar for a little bit in the hotel and just said hello to people, but we weren't
That was
there
about
long.
it? Oh, okay.
We had a radio show to wake up for.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I know.
Why would you do that?
6:40, I woke up. Like, oh, shit. And then you look at the alarm clock and you're trying to, do I have another hour to sleep or am I fucking insanely late? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it was bad last night.
Yeah?
They kept saying, and everybody's like, you fucking casino, you can't drink at the tables or on the floor. They don't bring you drinks. They don't do. Fucking waiter bringing me Captain and Cokes at the table all night. So I don't know what the fuck anybody was talking about.
Yeah.
It was much too easy to
Well,
drink.
they make an exception for a guy flushing money down the toilet.
Maybe that's it. Maybe the fact that I got 3 Captains and Cokes that cost $12,000. Maybe that's why. Keep bringing them. This asshole's going to bet it all. Yeah. I felt like, I got free drinks. Really? Did I? Yeah.
I got hustled so bad at a casino once. We were at the blackjack table and we were winning. We were up, and this guy, the pit boss, comes over and he goes, "Hey, so what do you do, buddy?" And because I was like excited that I was actually winning money and being loud about it. He comes over and he goes, "What do you do, buddy?" And I go, "Oh, I'm a comedian." And he goes, "Really?" And he starts asking me all these questions. "Where do you play? Where are you
cooler.
from?" Da-da-da. And he's doing all that shit. And I lost all my fucking money and then went down. And my friend goes, "You're a fucking idiot."
Yep.
Like, that's what I didn't even know they actually
He was the
did
cooler.
shit like that.
Yeah, they fucking engage you in a little conversation.
I thought the cooler just sits next to you, like in the William H. Macy movie.
No, it's not magic.
It's not
It's
magic.
not magic. They want to throw you off your game.
They're not mystical, magical creatures like him.
We can't all be blessed. We can't all be blessed.
Yes.
You know Brad, Joe?
I know Brad well. Brad well. We hung out the other night at the Comedy Works.
Oh, God, another note.
Oh, a note.
Another break we have to do.
Yeah, I got to piss.
For live reads, I'm sorry.
This is great.
And then we got Jimmy Carr that's going to stop in.
Is he coming?
Yeah, next.
I don't get to go anywhere.
So, I don't know. We got Judah Friedlander, Joe DeRosa,
Yes.
Chris DiStefano, Brad Williams, who's killing it as well.
And Colin
of
Quinn.
Of course, Colin.
I'm getting out of here. I'm going to breakfast.
Whoa, wait.
What?
Come on. Why don't you wait?
You're producing
the show today. Why don't you wait for your friends?
You didn't even finish the fucking dating game. The show's off on the rails.
And we're going to finish.
10:30.
So what?
We'll finish.
Well, you go to breakfast now. Why don't you wait for your friends to go to breakfast?
Yeah.
Wait for your friends.
You're among friends, Ricky.
I thought you were going on a date, Jim.
I have to do press after this, Carl.
See, girls, he's blowing you off, ladies.
No, I'm not. But I'm going to have a later date.
No,
I
you're
just
not.
can't do it after
He's
the
blowing
show.
you off, girls. Go home.
I got to do a radio show.
Go home, girls. It's over.
No, don't go. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
We're going to get the conclusion to the dating game after
Yes.
the break. Yes.
Yeah, we got a
and Denny.
conclusion.
Denny's going to grade
All
us on our fucking performance.
Love Jenny.
From back in New York.
Ah, he's terrific.
All right, stick around. We're live in Montreal, the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival.
Live from the world's largest comedy festival, Just for Laughs Montreal. This is the Opie and Anthony Show. More next. This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Live from Just for Laughs Montreal.
Wow. What a time we're having here in Montreal. Montreal.
Yes, absolutely.
Montreal. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me say something. Hold on.
Puis-je avoir des relations sexuelles avec moins de filles en âge ici? Puis-je avoir des relations sexuelles avec moins de filles en âge ici?
That's the weirdest bit ever.
I was asking if there's could have sex with underage girls here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, I have that in my phone too. Gets great looks when I think I'm asking for
Why
food.
is Bobby giving everyone the finger? You just sat
Bobby
down.
is doing a preemptive strike.
What
He
are you
does this
doing?
now. He softens the beaches before he comes in here.
Oh, is that a fucking fat joke? Like a weird
I swear.
Okay, all right.
Why are you giving the audience a... Why are you
Because
giving
you
everyone the
usually
finger?
soften the beaches too with nice little fat jokes before you get bigger.
I'm not even gonna.
Why are you giving
Because
them the finger?
That's what the kids want, Opie. They want a little rogue photo. It's Bob K.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That's
All
what
right.
the French want up
All
here.
right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Crazy
Americans come up and take over the town.
Yeah, fuck you,
Fuck
man.
you.
F you. This guy's back.
crazy American.
You got fucking Yasser fucking Arafat. What is it, Colin?
Now, don't ask Colin for help.
Well, it was a double joke. I'm stupid and he's so fucking smart.
Just give him the photo of the eye. That's all he wants. For 2 days, he's trying to get the scratch cornea.
He's the one who
picture.
fucked up my eye. Go ahead, you.
Let's see.
all
Is it
right, now
red?
go.
Still fucked up. It's still.
Oh, so, hey,
Oh man,
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Be infected.
Yeah, I thought you shrunk.
Oh shit, Midget Joe.
I'm sitting next to Chris. We're like a before and after picture.
Yeah, that's.
Your head should be on his body. Because Chris has a small head.
We got it.
Yeah, we understand. Exactly.
We were backstage at the Nasty Show, me and Bob Kelly, and we're all like talking smack at each other, and Robert just looks at me and goes, "You can't talk shit with your legs dangling from the chair."
It was too cute.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
They stick
No,
straight
the
out.
famous- When you were standing in front of me, I must put you on my lap. right there.
Yeah.
I would have did that, but it would kind of got
Well, he
weird.
was cuddling with Colin Quinn during the break, and
Yeah.
everyone got a nice photo op. Thank you, Colin.
He was giving me some nice fatherly advice.
He was.
I thought you were talking about Talia. I thought Chris D'Elia was cuddling with Colin.
Oh, that would have been.
How about Chris
D'Elia?
Stefano? Sorry. Fuck it up.
Jesus, bud.
Wow.
Jeez. You really just scar me. You know that? I'm going to fucking kill you one day.
He's
gonna
or his dad. I don't think the fight's going to just be one way, cocksucker.
Oh!
I'm a psycho, too.
Dude.
Bobby's got
The fight's going to be one way.
Nah.
You're going to hit him in the throat. He's going to go.
I love that this worm talks about fights like he knows. He's talking himself out of so many fucking beatings.
Hey, wait a minute. I was just kidding. These tattoos don't mean nothing. I'm not tough.
I know how to back my way out of a room while talking shit. That's my fucking
Oh, my God,
technique.
does he ever.
You wouldn't hit a guy
you!
with tits, would you?
Huh?
I said you wouldn't hit a guy with tits, would you?
He's implying, Joe, that you're very visible breasts.
Joe, you're going to take that? You're going to take that?
He can't hit me. If he hits me, it's a hate crime.
Everybody in the audience, do a midget laugh.
Bobby's kicking his feet. Oh, that's
I
adorable.
wouldn't fight you, Brad. I'd just pick you up and burp you
Yes.
over my shoulder.
Hey, Brad, let me ask you:
blow.
have you ever been accidentally injured at a bris?
Even the second camera guy loved that one.
Yeah.
But last night I did get burned by a cigarette that someone was just like they're smoking and they just have it down by their
side.
hip.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like trying to do like wheels through the crowd and I got like a little burn on my neck. Like, all right. Like,
Would anything make you laugh harder than watching him accidentally get burned in the eye by somebody's dangling cigarette?
No, unless it was on the side of a building and he fell.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm kidding. It's early. I just woke up.
well, plus he knows if midgets fall from a high distance and hit the ground, we just explode into Skittles anyway. It's
They are magical.
Jesus. That joke was mean and it made me happy.
Perfect.
Skittles.
I love looking at his little Chucky shoes fucking dangling from the couch.
My name's Brad. Want to play?
No, it's so humiliating when I have to go shop for clothes because I was like walking through the damn Foot Locker, all the nice Jordans and all there, and I gotta go shop for the shoes that have Hello Kitty on the fucking Velcro. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, little shoes.
Chip. Why'd you bring Chip to Montreal?
Give a fuck.
Shut up. I hate Chip.
Fucking Chip. Weren't we going to finish up the dating game?
Yeah.
Wait, I was
And
fucking
find out
ripping
who-
on him.
Yeah, you were
doing great.
Keep
Save
it up,
some.
Chip. Keep it up.
Bobby, we got two girls that might want to have lunch with Jim Norton, and we've been kind of going back and forth with her all morning.
Like here? Like physically?
Jimmy Carr not coming due to time confusions. All right.
Time confusion.
What's time confusion?
Sounds like a movie on
I
sci-fi.
know, it's like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah,
in time
confusion.
That's the weird Canadian thing I've been talking about, where they don't give you a yes or a no.
He's
British. That's what I'm talking
He's
about.
British.
But they're
He's not
infected
Canadian.
by the whole
I had those
Canadian
things like go on constantly. These
You've seen a lot of this go on.
miscommunications and lying, and it's just like, just tell me the truth. You know,
You're
It's
not
just
going to
like-
come. You're not
yeah.
showing.
I was after a show. I was trying to get to another show, and the van wasn't there, so I was going to jump in the cab, and it's right on the sidewalk, and the guy working at the festival was like, "Oh no, don't get in that one." I'm like, "Why? It's right here." He's like, "It's dangerous." I'm like, "It's a red light, and there's no cars behind." And then he's like, "Well, go a block that way. There's the hotel where there's a line of 5 cabs waiting." I'm like, "Is it illegal for me to?" Because some cities have weird tax
where
laws.
you can
Laws.
So then right,
Bylaws.
yeah. So then I go, "Is it illegal for me to go in the cab that's right here?" He's like, "Well, it's proper etiquette to use the ones over there." I'm like, "That's a block away. This one's right here."
What was his
I don't
MO
know.
here?
I'm
What
like,
was he
"Is it
getting at?"
illegal?" He's like, "Well, you might get a ticket." And so I'm like, "Dude, is it illegal?" And I never got an answer.
No one gives
And
you
then I
straight
told that
fucking
on
answer.
stage the other night, And then I went about this, give me honesty. Give me a yes or a no. And I'm talking to the crowd at the show, and I was talking about I was going into a bit about the legalization of marijuana. I was like, is marijuana legal here? And the woman in the front goes, well, it's decriminalized. I'm like, that's what I'm fucking talking about.
Give me a fucking answer.
Yes or no. That's like time confusion. What the fuck does that mean?
They're very like English, French. We don't know.
That could make sex very confusing.
That might mean
are you
nobody
consenting?
Well, kind of.
What's going on with the pot up here, though? Wherever you walk, you smell pot. So
Yeah?
they're not they just don't arrest you
They
for
like
pot
their
anymore.
weed? Well, maybe.
It's
Maybe not.
decriminalized. It's decriminalized.
Can you smoke it? People are smoking in the street.
Everywhere you smell it. So what?
Hold on, a girl offered an answer. What was the young lady's answer? Hold on, let Sam put his little
One of
skinny
the
spider monkey
potential
arm in
dates.
Ew! Look at his arm.
There's the Greek woman.
Oh, Greek.
They can only arrest you for a certain amount. So
Yes,
you
and
have,
if you
I
fucking
think
mule it
it's
up your
over
ass, it's
3.5
okay.
grams.
What? How much?
I think it's over 3 grams. I'm not sure.
So let's bring this to New York. What the fuck? Isn't it time?
No kidding.
Yeah.
And you could buy fucking shit right in the pharmacy.
Isn't it time?
Codeine
I mean,
and
you don't see problems.
muscle
Montreal
relaxers.
has the pot smell that New York had in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Because people used to smoke. It used to be much easier to legal to smoke.
It smells good when you're walking around, man. And it doesn't seem like there's major problems. So let's bring this to New York.
Yeah. I agree.
Fuck, it's time.
Yeah.
Enough already.
Well, it is legal in Vancouver, isn't it?
I don't know. Why would I know?
Ish. Same shit.
It's still an answer, you
It's onto something.
Dude, it's like, say it, man. Say it.
But don't they have like bars where you can smoke weed in Vancouver?
We're talking about Montreal, though.
But I mean, I would think.
Why are we about Vancouver?
Yeah, let it go, dude.
Let it go.
But I was saying, if it's legal in one place, wouldn't it be legal in the other?
Judah, I think Joe's got the check spot on this couch right now.
Yeah, fucking pay your tab. Fucking shit.
Yeah, my website, don't drop the checks during the show.org. It applies for all comics except Joe DeRosa.
They prefer.
That's the web address. That whole sentence.
Yeah, that exact whole sentence.
Why don't you shorten it?
He's trying to take care of you,
I'm not
Joe.
smart at marketing, Joe. I'm like,
Don'tDropChecks.org.
Yeah.
You're in and out.
That's the funny though. It was fucking long-winded, Joe.
Yeah, but then nobody remembers it.
Yeah, but he's fucking.
No, it's a real website.
Bobby, I was
really?
trying to be serious.
Yeah,
I was trying to be
right.
serious.
Yeah, okay, man. Sorry, Jude.
So, Jimmy, are we going to get a date or
What's
what?
that?
What's going on with the date thing?
We got fucking them both.
No, Chip.
Not Chip.
We got.
Terrible.
And he wonders why. Hey, where do you buy your fucking pants from? Like the doll store or something?
The doll store.
He wonders why it's hard to get a girl. It's fucking 9 different characters.
Yeah, you'll be dealing with this one in bed.
Yeah, you gotta date all of them.
You're the first adult I've ever liked.
Go Paul.
What about Edgar? Is Edgar here today?
Oh, please.
Edgar was trying to poke Anthony before.
I know, constantly with his dumb little baby nails.
I don't like that we have to fucking acknowledge these people like they're real.
Thank you.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
We're not.
Just say no.
You're right.
There's nothing wrong with acknowledging Valley Jim talking about meeting Brad.
Who's
for the
Valley?
first
Oh,
time.
fucking Valley Jim.
Please.
I've never met Valley Jim.
You don't want to.
It's the most. It's one of the most annoying characters.
I think
It's the best character.
It's terrible.
I've heard it's the best character too. Somebody actually came up to me in the street the other day. Goes, "Why does he ever do fucking Valley Jim anymore?"
No one said that.
No, I swear to God, somebody
Really?
said that to me.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
Do you not do it anymore?
I do it occasionally. I sprinkle it in like a gift.
You won't do.
Well, why don't you
He
do
doesn't
it? You
do
know,
it. He doesn't
Brad
do
is
it on
from-
demand.
He
Brad
won't
is
do it on
from-
demand.
No.
Brad is from Southern California.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Valley
Orange County
Jim.
area.
Oh yeah, what do you? I can't think of nothing. Brad,
No, I wanted to be Valley Jim.
What are you
so
like
dummy.
a little orange or something?
Oh.
Florida.
Doesn't make any sense.
Orange County.
Chippa.
What does Valley Jim do? Just talks to the fucking accent.
It's really.
What's there? Yeah. Oh.
His whole face is changing as he gets ready.
No, I can't just do it on command. Can't do it. Well, it doesn't happen that way. It has to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's an organic
process.
impression.
So it's organic. Thank you.
An organic
It's like Daniel
impression.
Day-Lewis.
Yes. Kind of. Ted Sheckler, I don't do as much because he hurts my throat. That's hard to do, Ted. What is this? A serious fucking?
I know, it's
What
in the
fuck?
actor's
Go fuck
studio all of a
yourself.
sudden.
Well, when somebody asks about a character,
I get James Lipton in the audience.
When I transform myself into the character.
I'm 42. I have a kid. I'm done. I'm out.
I would like to know. Him doing all his characters on fucking James.
I would love to talk about that. Yeah.
Jim, can we speak with Chip?
Yeah.
If I could have a moment with Mr.
James Lipton. What do you make fucking tea or something, cocksucker? Fucking cracking up.
Your inspirations, Jim.
You was a pimp. Did you ever beat a girl or something? You ever knock her fucking tits off?
I'm feeling Edgar in the room.
Right, you fucking.
Jim, in 1979, Jim marks the anniversary.
That was fucking good.
It was good.
Chip thought it was good.
Yeah.
In 1979, you ate your first cum. Tell us about that.
It still wasn't funny when you got it. Oh my God, you are as grody as they come.
I hate it.
There it is.
Oh my God, no, you
It's like I'm
don't.
back home.
This wouldn't even have been funny in like 1980.
Oh my
when that whole
God.
thing was going on.
What, Valley Girl?
Yeah.
I fucking love it so
You don't
much.
like you don't like Valley Jim?
I hate it. It's fucking. It's infuriating.
Yeah.
It's no, don't do it. It's infuriating.
Let's talk to the girls.
Yeah, where are the beautiful girls?
You gonna do this, Jimmy, or what? Lunch date?
Lunch date.
It's time to pick.
Which one?
We're running
time
out of
to,
radio.
Well,
time to pick.
we can't.
We have
Time to make that decision.
the
yeah.
lovely girl that might give you Greek anal sex.
That's right.
Which is a wonderful thing. And then we have Kelly
Yeah.
From Toronto.
from Toronto who came here alone, flew here, and that's like a guaranteed fuck. Because
Not necessarily.
what?
I think
Fan of the show.
Kelly's,
fan of
I
the
think
show.
Kelly's here for
HJ.
business. Kelly's here for business, I think, right? For
Why?
what?
Because she's an accountant.
Or no? Oh.
No, she's here for pleasure.
She's here for your cock, kid.
Oh, it just if she's willing to go this far just to see this show, she'd probably fuck someone from this show. I would think, right? Am I right? Yeah. So we got some daddy issues over here.
That's me.
Right. Her father left when she was 19 years old.
It's not bad.
Just abandoned the family.
What's wrong with that?
He was
called her moving
cheating
out.
on mom and stuff. It just shows this thing that she probably felt if I was good enough and my dad loved me, even if he was miserable marriage, he would stay here with me at least. So it's father rejection, which my dick can sniff out like a pig smelling truffles. It's amazing.
Except dirtier than the pig.
Yes.
19, but that didn't happen until she was 19. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Come on, that's
Still, you got
Could you sit in a more effeminate manner? Joe's fucking. Joe's legs are beautifully crossed.
They really are. So there's a daddy issue there, which is it's a lot easier to fuck girls with daddy issues.
Can they stand up?
But
so we
the
can see
Greek
what they look
thing
like?
is really.
Yeah, they were on the couch.
They're both very lovely girls.
Why don't we bring them up?
Yeah, bring the girls
Bring 'em up.
Let's get up here, ladies.
Let's kick the midget off the couch. For
Oh, God.
Oh, come on.
I am kickable.
Come right up here.
Yeah, you got to jump off the. Careful, you don't fucking die or something.
Oh, God, Chip.
I'm fucking murdering that cocksucker.
Let's go. We got a little white skirt, which is good.
Yeah.
I like the flip-flops.
I like this
Very
girl's
cute feet.
Brad, come over here, sweetie.
got an interesting set of pants on.
Go sit with Uncle Bobby.
Yeah, hop up here, kid.
Oh, my God. Oh, God, he popped up on the couch.
Yes, he did.
Like a child.
Yes, he did.
Oh, man.
Maybe the lady should give us some final thoughts, final things here.
Yeah,
Anything else to add to the dating?
They
game?
look extremely uncomfortable.
They both have they're cool.
They're fine.
Both have nice feet.
Can I ask you something? Are you wearing panties?
Yes, I am.
Fuck, I thought I saw hair.
This looks like the game. This looks like the Game of Thrones over here now.
God, I couldn't think of anything. It was a great setup, though.
To catch you up, it was the most uninspired fucking dating game questions. None of us had anything.
They were. You're right.
We had nothing.
Well, I didn't. I was
the worst dating game ever.
I happen to be very good at the dating game.
Well, today we're not.
All right.
None of us were.
Yeah.
Jimmy, any final questions, or the ladies want to say something?
Well, I could ask maybe if either one of them might have any type of a physical or sexual attraction for me that might make a decision easier.
I would ask if they had it for Chris first, and then find off
because
where their standards are.
I would never cockblock Chris, but he does have a girlfriend.
He's fucking gorgeous.
Cock blocked right there. I know. By saying he had a girlfriend.
Absolutely.
Hey.
So do you girls have any attraction to Jimmy?
It's okay if you don't, but I just want to know. Like, I don't want to waste an hour.
Are you wearing blue panties with white dots on it?
Why are you looking up her skirt? Yes, she is.
Why wouldn't I?
Yes, she is.
Do you have a
I'm trying.
Do you even have a repulsion that's an attraction?
I'd say as long as Chip doesn't come to lunch, we're good.
That
How
might
about
be
if I come
impossible.
on lunch?
That's not sexy.
I'll
Chip.
fucking tug my pecker right on your meatloaf.
Chip is so smooth with the ladies.
And you,
Jesus.
and the girl that never saw the show is looking at him like this. What the hell
why?
is that
I don't
character?
get it. I don't get
Chip
it.
just comes out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Have you ever just on a whim gone out with a guy that you just met like minutes before?
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah, I
Both of you. Fucking.
Can I ask you a question to you?
What a couple of hooies.
They know.
I know, right?
Do you and the camera guy shop at the same store?
Oh, they're both wearing a little scarf.
Both wearing scarves. Kind of horseshit French out.
Why are you wearing those scarves every day, man?
Because of their throats.
You look like the BTK.
he's pointing at the ceiling. He's gonna hang himself. Get cold with the rafters.
You get cold.
You look like the guy that tried to fuck Arnold on different strokes at one time.
Yeah.
Finally, one of your 30-year-old show references fucking pays off.
Finally, I know one of my goddamn ancient references.
Well, Joe, you look like Colonel Potter's roommate. What?
What the fuck are you talking about? You had a Sandy Duncan yesterday. All right, well, you know what? What are you going to do?
Can I ask this girl a question?
You could ask
She
her.
said something very interesting just then. You said you have gone out with a guy like minutes after meeting him?
Yeah.
If you don't mind if I ask, did it get physical in that immediate date?
Punched her in the face.
Exactly what happened.
Seriously, did it get physical at all? It was just a friendly lunch kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it was, hey, let's hang out. All right, cool.
Can I ask you a question? This is for both of you. If you're at a guy's house, you come back after dinner, not for sex, just to come back and maybe have a drink or an espresso. And you get back and you go, hey, can I use the bathroom? You go into the bathroom and there's plastic all on the floor, neatly placed. Would you, A, sit down and continue to pee or shit? Or would you leave? Would that scare you to make you leave?
Jesus. What the fuck are you getting at?
Like plastic just on the floor of
Yeah,
the
just
toilet?
on the
Or
floor.
like,
No,
or
on the
like
floor.
whole
It's
just on the
bathroom,
floor.
like
Just on the
Dexter
floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something's being set up.
Don't
Yeah,
just
I
stare
probably
at it.
wouldn't.
Eat it.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't question it too much.
You wouldn't question it at all.
I don't know, but
But
I
here's
also
one other
not
thing. He
agree-
starts playing.
Vagina.
He starts playing Huey Lewis in the movie.
Yeah.
Tell you how great they
fucking
are.
sold. We're getting
Nail gun
married.
to the back of your head. Something like that.
That says a lot about her. Would you leave? Oh,
I might give it 10 minutes.
yeah?
See what happens.
It says a lot about these girls.
Jesus.
They definitely have issues.
Can you ask about the plastic?
Kelly's a goer. I think Kelly's the goer in this. But although, I don't know.
Well, she's asking about the
Kelly's more of a
plastic.
goer.
Jimmy, you want to tell her about the plastic, or?
No, I sometimes will lay down plastic because one time I was walking into the bathroom and a girl was urinating. I didn't know she was urinating. I tripped and fell, and when she was trying to help me up, she kept urinating, and all of a sudden it got all over me. And then I paid her $300.
That was a Bob Kelly setup, an assist by Opie, and a home run by fucking little Jimmy.
That looked like a triple play, right? Beautiful.
A fucking dunk.
Well, I don't know.
yeah.
Now you don't have. You can be very honest. Is there any attraction? Because if there's not an attraction, I respect it if you don't feel it.
Seriously, you're asking this right now? So it's room for-
Yes.
How about a microphone?
No, you don't have to answer it.
You can be honest.
She's
be
nervous.
honest.
Be
She's
honest.
nervous. Yeah, you can see.
Yes.
Oh,
But I do think that
Yes,
since Kelly, I think that since Kelly drove in, from all the way from Toronto.
She flew.
She's a bigger fan that she deserves it more.
Oh, she's pawning you off. She's pawning you off.
No, she's being nice.
No, she's
No,
pawning.
it's not. It's not
Exactly.
that. It's not that.
She's basically saying Kelly deserves chlamydia.
Everybody.
No, if she was Jimmy, if she was totally into you, she wouldn't even fucking like for a second try to say, nah, she probably is a bigger fan.
No, that's not true. It's Canada. We're polite.
They're really nice.
Oh, bullshit.
That's horseshit.
That was a political move. I agree.
Yes, I agree too.
That's what I was saying.
Judas fucking proving himself right here.
Do you like Jimmy or not? Is what Judah wants to
I
ask.
do.
Okay.
I just feel bad because this is the first time I'm
Not as bad as
doing
you're
the
gonna
show,
feel.
and I don't. She's a huge fan. And,
Yeah, but she didn't come.
God,
she
a little
I-
honesty,
because I
Judah.
cut
That's
her
all we're
off.
asking
Yeah,
for.
honesty.
Little fucking
That was
honesty.
honest.
Yeah.
Now she's getting Jimmy.
Joe, get your dumb
Jimmy's
long
getting
hands
excited
out of my
because she's
face.
gonna go. Well, I don't know. The ambivalence is making you on her now. You
Jimmy,
dirty
did you think
bastard.
that was political? That was a pawn off of the other chick onto you?
No, because
Think of how you'd feel if the situation was reversed. There's you and another guy and a hot chick or something. Well, a disgusting pig is sitting here.
Chick stick me.
And if you were into the girl, you wouldn't try to pawn her off on the guy sitting next to you.
In Canada, you would.
No.
Yes, no, but here's the difference. She came with her friend, and she doesn't want to just come in. She's like, "Well, this girl's a big fan. I've never been to the show."
Take the insult as you should.
No.
She doesn't like you. Doesn't find you attractive.
I think she does. I think she wants to stick her feet in my
Well,
mouth.
what? The girl. The girl who's the big fan. What's your answer with your attraction?
Attaboy, Judah. Way to bring it home.
I said as long as it's not Chip, we're good.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's an answer.
Yeah,
So you
let's
think
go.
you find Jimmy attractive?
I like Jimmy.
And without anything, without saying anything, is there any possible inkling for a little romance?
Doesn't have to be sex.
I just a little romance.
And by romance, we mean you coming.
Right.
Oh, I can tell you, there's no chance of either of them coming.
Hey, hang on one second. Hey, little guy, if you ever grab the mic like that again, I'm going to push you off the couch.
He didn't know. He thought it was his turn at bat.
Any chance? Little romance, maybe. Sure.
Maybe, yeah, sure.
So
have
because
lunch and see how it goes.
right,
Yeah.
but no, some girls are like,
Sounds good,
no, there's no chance, just lunch and that. But you're open to anything.
Yeah.
She said yes, for
This is
Christ's sake.
great.
You
Can I
guys
ask-
locked it in. What are you doing?
Can I ask you a question to either
Call?
both of you and you? What's your favorite porno to watch?
What style of porn?
Yeah, that's what I said.
This girl.
What? Talking to the microphone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't watch porn?
Not really. No.
Okay, hang on.
wow.
Now, what's yours?
I know, I have the same answer. I don't know.
Oh, so you both
don't watch
lie.
porn?
I'm not.
You're both
Yeah.
liars.
Unless you don't watch porn because you're too
we made
busy
it this
fucking.
far. We made it this
That's a
far.
bad fucking answer.
Oh, so neither one of you likes it that much. What don't you like about it? Let me ask you both. What don't you like about it?
It's depersonalized.
I never said I didn't like it. It's like I can't name you like titles or directors.
No. What style though? No, what style?
I didn't ask you which Godfather you liked better. I'm talking about what style.
Yeah, do you like
lesbians, girl on girl? Do you like blowjob?
Gangbang, interracial?
Yeah, she-male.
Cum shots,
Up your ass.
hand jobs,
Jizz.
fetishes,
Yeah,
ass
fucking mom
sex.
on mom, mom daughter, daughter son mom,
You guys are just
father
naming-
son mom.
Mormon.
You guys are just naming everything that happens in every porno. You're just like
Yeah, I
anal,
know.
cum, tits.
They're all the
blowjob.
categories from every one of these sites you go
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. But yeah. You
I
know.
have a question. Has either one of you ever had a threesome?
Oh, is Jimmy trying the fucking ultimate score?
No, I know. Oh, I didn't even think of that.
How about a 2.5 some?
Nice. How about you use Brad as an extra penis?
Yeah, exactly. a 3 footsome. Because you're short.
Yeah, have you ever
Yeah,
had
just
a
know
threesome?
when Jimmy asks you to go get a foot long, he doesn't mean Brad.
Oh gosh.
Have you ever had a threesome?
It's a Subway joke.
Threesome? That's a yes. That's a yes.
Yeah.
You don't have to think about it.
Well,
unless-
she's thinking
Not
about
intentionally, maybe.
Whoa.
That's the answer.
what happened.
But it's also Montreal, so that's not uncommon.
Again, Judah.
Really?
See what you fucking say?
Judah's
This is
losing
Judah
his
is one
mind.
of the most perceptive people I fucking know. That is He hit this nail right on the head.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't even notice this. It's
Yeah.
like a conspiracy.
It's a form of PC stuff. But,
Yes.
But not with specific words, but with just
Not an
communication in general.
Right.
Yeah.
This is so
That's why the
odd.
transportation department stinks. They fucked up our rides this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Again, they're
After
terrible.
yesterday saying, no, I'd be here.
They're terrible.
I would be here. In
The festival's transportation department is horrendous.
Yeah. What about you? Anything?
Well, I'll try to answer
Yeah.
directly. I'm an accountant, so I'll let you guess what my answer is. No,
Well, that doesn't mean no, though.
Doesn't mean no.
I have not.
Really?
That's a very tough choice.
1 + 1 + 1.
I think it's time.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Trying to put it in terminology.
this is not necessarily
you'll-
a good dating game. Maybe the audience might have an opinion on it. We could give them a vote because I think both are very beautiful.
Why don't we
you
get
don't
to
like
vote
that?
too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You think it's a bad idea?
Huh?
You should let us vote.
Only because it's hard to choose because I don't know either one of you. You're both hot.
Shut
You gotta
up.
go. You
You've
gotta go
dragged
with
this
Kelly.
fucking thing out. This is ridiculous.
This is a big. It's
Listen
a
to
done
me.
deal already. You got it.
You know
there's
who
a,
it is.
there's a there's
It's a girl that fucking flew in.
Yeah, it's
Even
obvious.
the other contestants
You gotta go with
agree.
Kelly.
Cut the shit out.
It's Kelly. It's Kelly.
Quinn's
Don't be
fucking
silly.
losing his mind. I
Can't
love it.
take
Look
it.
at him. He can't
Don't be
take
silly,
it.
Jim.
You weren't here for the question, the dating game. It was horrendous.
And there was your answer right there. When Quinn just goes, even the other contestant agrees. She went like this and got all like blushy, and she was going.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Plus, she's wearing a skirt. It took you 14 hours to untie that fucking crazy pair of French pants.
You're gonna have to make three wishes before you get those.
Yeah,
pants.
I dream of genie pants.
Joey.
Oh shit!
Strong.
Only unfortunately, somebody is coming to lunch.
What do you live in a bottle of something?
It's time to choose. We got to make Jimmy choose.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you got to choose.
Jimmy, your moment of decision is here and now.
That's right.
I like both. I will have to go with Kelly because she flew in and because I just don't know if the other girl likes me.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. Good choice. Good choice. Flip that skirt up.
And here's how I know I made the right choice. Both girls are clapping. Kelly's like yes, and then she's like yes, thank God.
I would have went with the other one.
Yeah.
I would have went with Genie Pants.
I like her too, but
Yeah, she's dirtier.
I think so too. And she's Greek, and Greek girls a lot of times have big vaginas, which I like.
Greek girls take it in the shitter.
Hey, here's my yogurt sauce. Yeah.
When you plow them in the ass, you shoot your goo.
Yeah, fucking like Larry Hagman, but he's dead now.
Fucking hate Chip. I hate Chip.
Well, Kelly, you're our winner. You'll be whisked away to room 216, where you'll have mediocre sex.
And today's contest was sponsored by Valtrex and Apologies.com.
Nice.
All right, we got a winner.
How happy
Yeah,
are you?
very
Happy?
cool.
Why don't you go over and meet your?
Oh, why don't you two give a little hug?
Jim, come over and give a hug.
Come on. A good photo op for everybody, too. Who knows? You could be taking the first pictures of the new Mr. and Mrs. Norton.
That's right.
How about that, huh? A little marriage with
Where do
wedding
you guys go
bells?
to lunch? You should go to a nice Montreal restaurant.
There is a really nice one. It's called Burger King.
Hey, Jimmy, you're going to eat at the Y or something?
Fuck yeah!
Oh, look at that.
Oh, my God.
Wow. It's like the fucking paparazzi.
Wow, look at this.
Snapping pictures off. It's like fucking Jay-Z and Beyonce over here.
Look at
Wow.
that. Look at the way she's holding him, though, like he's a fucking mannequin.
Yeah.
Are we all
Well,
going to?
did you feel an aversion? What was her body language like when you felt her?
She's
Did
very
she tense up.
She's sexy.
Yeah? Is she sweaty?
Yeah.
You're sweating?
Yeah.
That's kind of sexy.
Should we hug goodbye? Do you think we should hug goodbye? Because I feel like
Oh, yeah. Come over here, loser.
Yeah.
Tell. Yeah.
I would have went with
Here's
her.
the bad news.
Genie
Since you're not
pants.
going to bang Jimmy, you have to fuck E-Rock. We forgot to tell
God.
you.
Oh, damn it. Oh. I noticed that little small of the back thing Jimmy did. I like that. That's it. Smell your hand. Is it good? Is it good?
Are we all going to lunch with you guys, or is this like a private
Does it
date?
smell like George Stephanopoulos? He's great.
Well,
He's
we
great.
can't even do this now because we have an interview, and then I have to do another radio show. It's going to have to be a little bit later in the afternoon.
Wow. Well, you might get her number.
Yeah.
And then a
hope so.
backup number just in case she doesn't show up. You could take, see, and then later on you call her anyway. See what happens there, Jimmy? You double dip into them. Spread your goo around, you fucking faggot.
What fun! They were fun though. It's
They were great. Show was fucking
The whole
great.
crowd is fantastic. What a great time we've had in Montreal. Even though they're a bunch of dishonest fucks, Judah, right?
According to Judah Freelander. Let's hear it for Judah Freelander.
Yes,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And of course, the great Bob Kelly.
Bobby.
Joe DeRosa.
DeRosa. Somebody took a picture with Joe's tat. I'm not kidding. Joe had to put
it's
his
the
arm
famous
around the
tattoo
guy
now.
and just show the tat.
The ladder.
Yeah, the ladder, the
We learned that
KKK, the
yesterday,
kitty,
right?
the tit.
All night last night at the party. All night. Let me see
Yeah.
this tattoo. Let me see this
course,
tattoo.
it's
I was famous
famous
now.
now.
I just can't.
And when people say that, do you walk in the room? They played, boss.
Let's hear it for Brad Williams, who killed it today. I want to thank Jay Moore for turning us on to Brad Williams.
Yes.
And Chris.
Great job, Brad.
I've
Great
been
job,
saying
Chris.
DiStefano, but how do you say your last name?
Stefano, that's fine.
DiStefano, okay.
Stefano.
Chris DiStefano killing it as well. And of course, Colin Quinn, everyone.
Colin.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
I think that's it. And thank you to the
wonderful,
audience. Thank you to the guys that set up the broadcast in the corner. It was a perfect broadcast.
Without a hitch, the
Nothing wrong.
electronics, that never
Yeah.
happens. What company do you work for? Certainly isn't serious. Ah, good.
yeah.
See?
Independent
All right.
contractor.
Thank you, Mr. Almost looks like Kevin Smith.
And our staff, of course, doing a great job.
Yes.
All right, we're out of
Gary, a
here.
hand for Gary. He did a good job.
Ah.
A hand for Gary.
Oh, say hi. Yes, applaud the skinflint.
Yeah, he wouldn't buy sandwiches. Why are we applauding him?
Oh,
Everything went off without a hitch at the broadcast.
that's
job.
great.
Yeah,
Thank
and the
you,
fans,
everybody.
of course. Thank you,
Yes.
guys.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, Montreal.
We're coming back to Montreal. Thanks.
Yes.
We'll see you on the radio on Tuesday, I guess, live.
Tuesday morning.
Tuesday, back in New York live. So thank you, guys.
No more reads.
That's it.
The Opie and Anthony Show is now over. This special live broadcast from Montreal's Just for Laughs Comedy Festival will repeat today at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. The Ron and Fez Show is next.